Let's restart recording. We're
Damn,
good
man.
now. All right, we're starting it. We restarted the recording. We're fine. We're fine.
All right, all the
Fucking fine.
Ragnar fans, if you want to see all the
Shut up.
backseat knowledge, all you gotta
You're
do is
not Ragnar
hop on over
fans.
to the channel. Number one Ragnar fan.
Oh shit, that's not it. All right, so we are going
The
to
session
start.
begins now.
Session does begin now. We're gonna go where we left off. All right. Roger has done his little thing within his mind. He faced his long forgotten past that he refused to acknowledge till now. Kind of forced to acknowledge his sister Vela. Um, Ermir got really, really big during the combat. Now he's just really, really tired. He also got an interesting note, Taylor. There's that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mhm.
you guys also came to the tavern in the mountain village of Delnir, and you met that Alex Grumley again, the same guy that you had fought with during session 2.
Why can't I see his name, by the way? I hover over him and I can't see his name.
Oh,
He doesn't have a name.
hold on. There we go. He has a name.
Oh.
It's just that I don't know why it was not set to that. I think it was because it was like an older. You also found out that he had a couple of dudes with him. You also know that there's this dwarf right here. He knows of Titan. He knows that Titan seems to have been made about 40 years ago during the Dwarven and Tabaxi War. Uh, you guys also know about this guy. He's a fired Genasi. He seems to have, and we will pick off where he has currently just pissed his pants.
I forgot that's what happened.
Yes, the last thing that you
What?
guys saw was that he pissed his pants in fear because Thibaut just looked at him like a dead horse.
And Roger
That's
wakes
just
up the fucking piss in his nostrils. Like, what? Do I smell piss? What soiled thyself?
Look to your right.
What? Roger just like looks over to his right. He sees the
Yeah, you just see
fucking
Thibaut
Genasi.
with one hand, like both hands on top of the shoulders of this dude. That also, when you
Who's
guys
just at the
hear
bar?
the doors open, two figures walk in. You know these two figures. See that one of them steps forward. Roger, you are needed. Black Metal
sir.
Order wishes to reinstate you in action. The last will and testament, Grand Harbinger.
Well, if it's his last will, then I shall fulfill it. So
Come.
Roger just gets off of his chair and starts following them.
Yep, and then I'll take you three.
Do we follow them or do we just stay here?
Nope,
What?
they teleport. Teleport away.
Where'd they go?
They killed Roger. I knew they were evil. No, I'm kidding.
There's also, as you step out, Thivo, you see two interesting creatures.
What the?
What the fuck?
Excuse me? Dude, why do you think stealing from them was a good idea? What? They have a lot of money. Come on, we're supposed to give to the poor. Who cares? Wait, I care. I don't know why I said that.
All right, we should
At least you gotta let live.
Right now.
I guess what
We're
we
like
should do
2 minutes
is
into
we
this,
should
my
2
mind's
minutes
already
into
fucked.
this and your mind already hurts.
Fuck is
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell us the saving roll in real life.
Well, yo, I see a little fucking goblin over in the mixing area. Yo, what the hell? Chigs the owl?
What?
Oh,
Yeah, Thibo, take a step back. Take a step back.
Oh,
Yeah, that's old Chigs the Owl, man. That's old Chigs. He's a good guy.
What?
He's the best dude there.
He's
the
he's
best
over
bird
he's over
on
here.
man. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'll come look at it in a minute.
Chigs.
What?
It's Chigs.
What do you mean it's Chig? What's happening?
Can I go through the window? No, damn. I wish I could just rush through the window and be like, "Hey, my man."
I guess while I gotta go look at something, you guys introduce Mason will introduce you guys to a temporary character that he has right now. Right, I will be back.
I
Alright,
need
so-
you to
Why is there
explain
two of
this
them
in a
bitches?
very simple and efficient manner because I'm confused.
Temporary NPCs for this one session. They'll come back.
Is this a filler
Thieves.
episode? Or is this a
This
filler
is this is a filler session. This was originally planned to be a filler session, anyways, but a filler session.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh.
So, one of them's name is Ashuku. The other one's name is Sora. They're both thieves.
That
One
bitch
of them is
named
better
Sora.
at being a thief. The other one's better at being a thief than the other. And they're walking to the tavern to try to get some food. But they stop just like a 5 feet away from Thibo and Titan. Mad confused by they're looking at him like this. Y'all need something? Y'all.
I don't even know what to say. That's how like confused I am.
Thibo, he was following Roger. They got out the door before him. They disappeared. He's looking around. He locks eyes with these two fuckwits.
Where should I go get our food?
Thibo steps out of the way.
Thank you.
After you.
Wait,
What's wrong?
are you an automaton?
Perhaps.
But you guys went extinct.
That's what we thought, but we are very much alive.
Are you still technically alive, being a metal corpse or whatever?
I am no corpse. My machine parts are very much still oiled and lubricated, and it's working in perfect condition right now.
It is indeed in perfect condition.
Before
Titan
Chris just throws a level 10 guy at him.
can suddenly see Oshuku start like moving around him at fucking insane speeds. Like he's checking him out.
Oh, he hopped on top of Evo.
Bro's moving around at the speed of sound. And well, you notice that he goes from here. Well, yeah, you'll see him that he moves all around. You'll see like little after images. And then you
Kinda
can see
like
that she is
kind of like a discounted thing was
Shuku
Flash
is-
Step.
Yeah. You can see that Shiku's also like looking. You can see that Shiku's like studying him, and it's like you look brand new. Sorry, you have any ideas?
That is because I have been reforged recently, in recent years.
How recent?
My sense of time isn't too good, but I had to say, a decade or so.
You'll also
Huh.
see at this time that Duro will actually look at you guys outside the door and will make gestures like, "Are you coming in or are you staying outside? Because these doors are open."
Oh, hey, dumbass! You gotta get in the tavern. Well, fuck you.
I thought you were speaking to me for a second. I'm like, whoa, this is
I
uncalled for.
started to see, bro.
And as the two of you enter, he looks directly at Ishii and Sor, and he like holds out her hand.
Eh?
And then you hear from over here, you hear Sam yell out, "She's asking for your weapon, please. We don't usually allow them in here, besides the guards themselves."
Sorry, you got this? Yeah, I got it. You can see Shirku give this tiny ass cat three katanas, which are like long swords in his inventory, and in this tiny, like actual tiny cat, he's like barely 3 feet tall. Walks his little ass over to the orc and gives her the weapons. It's good.
He puts a thumbs up and then sets them to the side.
Sweet. Remember to grab them.
I don't remember if I actually told you guys this, but Dura's mute.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she's a mute. She doesn't really speak.
I thought she spoke when we first
I thought
came
she-
here.
yeah, I thought she spoke
Yeah,
the
I thought
first
she
time.
spoke when she first came here. Yeah.
Pretty sure she
Uh,
spoke the first time.
Funnily enough,
Just taking
what
the
you
power of
guys
silence.
had heard at that time, uh, I'm actually surprised none of you used detect magic at the time, but I don't think any of you really have that ability. But
I did have that as a level 1 cleric. Wow.
the guy that was sitting here sessions ago was the priest. If you would have used detect magic, you would have known that he had used thaumaturgy to make Dura speak.
That seems awfully convenient. I don't know.
Yeah. Why is the mage not in employment here?
He's a priest. He's got a temple to run.
Then why is he out here in the fucking bar in the sticks causing magic to make people speak?
Because the temple's inside the town.
Where? I'm over here.
He's just on duty.
The man has hobbies.
Okay.
I'll trust you for now.
But you will see after the fire genasi will kind of prestidigitation himself. He just clean himself and make sure that he hasn't soiled his undergarments or anything like that. He'll walk over to you, Titan. And he'll be so I would like to know what you are.
My model number?
No, I would like
69,420.
good joke. But no. I would like to know exactly what is your profession? What do you do? What are you?
Well, ever since Hanwin, I'll say, reforged me, he taught me,
Cat.
or not taught me. There is a cat there. I kill him. Okay, not really.
Strike the cat in fear.
Hanwin taught me, or not
Don't worry
Hanwin,
about me.
I guess. Would Hanwin teach me rune magic? That makes no sense if he did that.
I would say that the way that you would have learned rune magic is whenever he was making you at the Clockwork Sentinels Guild. The blacksmith there would have definitely taught you like magic, and you would have applied that as a rune fighter.
Then yeah, and then I'll be like, ever since I awakened, I've also recently gained. I've gained some. I think they would call them godly abilities. I think something's awakening inside of me.
Also, don't forget, if you guys want to do something, just ask me. If it requires
Yeah,
a
man.
roll, just ask me.
I don't know what I'd roll for here though.
Besides killing somebody, I don't.
I'm
We
killing
don't need. We don't need murder hobos. I'm more than enough for what I am about to do.
Don't scare us like that.
You want me to roll like I don't know, like an
I don't know.
investigation or
Is
perception
Sor
or something?
is Sor doing what I think he's gonna do?
He's eavesdropping.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna pickpocket us for a minute.
No.
Or still, how much money does this guy have?
I would also say that it is also at this time that Sor will kind of like see a little floating ball, like it's a little red grayish ball floating around his head, like a good 2 feet away. I would say that Sor probably gets distracted. Make me a hold on. Make me an intelligence check with Sor to see if he's smart enough to keep eavesdropping or to fuck with the ball.
Actual feline. That's a fuck ass cat. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm the big ass cat.
you yeah, you start to so you guys all see Sor kind of like every time the thing passes, he'll swat at it, but it'll evade him every single time.
It's like a laser pointer or something.
No, he's not even chasing after it. He's just standing in one spot, just because it rotates around the fire genasi at a good like 3-4 miles an hour, constant.
3 miles an
Wow.
hour.
What the hell?
Dang.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's you know it's a bit fast. It's going around. You'll also see that
Can I ask him what the stone is? I would love to know what that stone is.
yeah, go ahead and ask.
I couldn't help but notice, but what is that weird floating orb around your head?
Oh, this? It's just an old trinket. It's
Oh,
Yeah, the fuck it is.
It's an
Little trinket, he
old-
says.
it's an old family heirloom.
Family fucking heirloom bullshit.
Or just keeps fucking
Ion, is that called Ion?
like nab at it. Let me.
I think it's Ayun stone. That's how
Those-
I think it's. I don't know.
I don't know.
Ewan.
I keep calling it ion.
It kind of looks like Ion, like the, but
I'm
Uh,
gonna call it a Yoan. What if it's a Yoan stone?
Eowen Stone. You
Eowen.
see that he turns over to Sor and he's like, I don't think you'll be able to really grab it, Cat.
Sora.
It is also at this time that you see the dwarf will kind of talk to Grumly a little bit in a hushed tones, asking him this and that about the party. And you'll see that Grumly will point at Titan, basically say a little aloud. He's like, I don't remember that wee fellow there last time. You see that the heavily armored one nods his head. And then he kind of walks over here next to Grumbler, and he bangs the table with his little cannon arm.
hand cannon.
Hand cannon. I would like call you all here. And he points to Ermir, Bevo, Titan, and all of you guys.
Ermir's a little distracted.
I hop
So
over the
the
table to his chair.
Ishi turns back and is like, "Fuck you want me for?"
I don't know, you
Yeah,
seem...
Ermir also turns back. It's like, fuck you want me for?
You three, and he points to Sword, Ishi, and Ermir. I have a proposition for the three of you, since the other one in your party left.
Seems.
Oh, now who's browsing their phone? I'm gonna beat.
You think about these guys?
I don't know, you seemed quite friendly with them when you appeared.
Alright, Well, Irmer's gonna put
That's
the
only
little
common
note away and head
courtesy.
over to the table. Irmer's been reading that note like constantly.
She walks over to the table anyway. Sora's still. You want me to roll again to see if Sora's still paying attention?
Yeah, you know
Or
what?
still
Yeah,
kinda-
Would this
just
be
roll.
charmed? Like, would this be like a
Yes,
charmed
yeah.
effect or something?
Hypnotic pattern.
Oh wow.
Don't
so
forget
we'll then
if you click on Soar and then use the attributes tab in there, you can click on intelligence and stuff like that.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's still
Oh.
technically an
Like
NPC, so I don't
this.
really know.
The religion.
So he got Titan got an 11 apparently.
He rolled a 14.
He's got a 16, so yeah, he does. He stops being enamored with it, and slightly pays attention now that he cannot catch it. But you see the dwarf.
With this going on, since Sora is no longer enamored with it, wings sprout from his back, and he like casually just starts floating in the air.
It's fucking happy.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I fucking said.
Can't have this. Don't give me copyright demons. This isn't right.
Well, his name's
Bullshit.
Soar, so kind of can't really get it.
It's spelled wrong there too. How is it spelled right here in the chat, but it's spelled wrong on the token?
Sora from fucking Kingdom Hearts and Xseed.
Exactly.
Why do you have a
You are copyrighting
Why are
two
you
separate
Tressum?
franchises that you do not want to fuck with.
We're not that big, don't worry.
Nah, dog, Nintendo will come for us.
They will find your
Nintendo.
family.
Isn't Nintendo a Sora?
Sora!
Or no, Sora's Sony.
Disney, dude.
Someone will find you and they'll get you.
Sora's on the PlayStation. Sora's Sony and Disney.
Don't worry, we're okay.
No, you don't want to fuck with Sony either.
It's Square and Disney. I'm not scared of no fuck ass rat.
You will be.
You
Guys,
should be.
There's a red dot on my forehead. What do I do?
You can't do shit. You're fucked.
But you see as the dwarf looks at all of you, says, "All right, yes, I should start with my name and the reason I'm here. Yes, come here, buddies. It is time."
Wrangling dogs over there.
You see that he sets his cannon arm on top of the table and he grabs for a mug. Name's Durgrim Imberforge. I'm old. That is known. About 250 years of age.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
He's older than me.
And that guy over there, and he points to the fire genasi. That's my bumbling apprentice, Gareth Stormjaw Volnari. You see that Gareth will kind of like just do a slight bow to you guys. He's a
He just like sniffs the air real fast, like the guy that pissed himself.
yes.
Pissed himself?
You see like oh hold on. He looks at you sheepishly. I did, yes.
You don't admit to that.
For shame.
From across the table,
For
like, don't
shame.
admit to that.
I'm next to him. I can smell it. Actually, I smelled it
You
when I walked in.
I thought I cleaned
Do
it
you
up.
not know prestidigitation? You look like a mage.
You did. I thought I did.
The
Yeah,
stains run
he
deep.
did prestidigitation, but the smell is just settling in the air right now.
Lightly pissed pants.
Lightly
pissed.
Slightly piss smelting pants.
Do you
The
need
loot
help?
we get from this guy.
No, I'm okay. I'm just And then you see that he just kind of like starts fiddling. He like drags the stone to his hands and he starts fiddling with it, just looking at it.
Was it Thivo? I'm gonna look at Thivo like, Thivo, what did you do?
He gives you the same smell he gave
Right. Yeah.
Stormjaw.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Makes
see,
sense. You do you.
see Durgrim will start to just scratch. Like he basically reaches his one hand under his helmet and starts to scratch what you could only prescribe as like possibly a beard down there. And then he looks at all of you and he goes, "The proposition. There is something happening in this town.
Oh.
Anyway.
I've gotten quite a sense for things such as this." And then you see that he pulls out a little thing, and you see a letter.
I'll have one
Got
of those.
this. Yes, everyone has a fucking letter nowadays. But this one's from my guild.
I don't need to swear. What the hell?
Then you be a dick about it. Jesus.
Oh, you want me to be a dick about it? I'll be a dick about
No,
it.
that's exactly what I'm asking
It's
you
just a
not to
fucking,
do.
it's just a goddamn letter.
I'm specifically asking you not to do that.
You think you've had a bad day? I'll show you a bad day.
Ishi and Sora are just sitting there fucking giggling to themselves.
But no, I got
Fuck
this.
you shits looking at. I still got a shield that weighs at least 50 pounds.
Yeah, if you can catch me.
Oh, you wanna bet?
You'll see that Durgrim will like bang the table once. Enough. I get this from the Adamantine Bastion, saying that there's trouble here, this forgotten waste. And then he'll set out the letter, basically for you guys to read. What all of you are able to glean from it, as it is written in Dwarvish. Anybody know Dwarvish?
Nope.
S'mores just starts flying over
It
the table so
wouldn't
you can actually see
I
it.
used to.
matter if I did.
Theo can't read.
I know giant.
I can
know
speak
you're
the
flying
language
off
of
the
the
table.
gods.
We only need
Noticing
one quick cat right now.
noticing that you guys cannot read it in Dwarvish, he explains. There's basically been one of the elven people, one of their more higher in divination people, scryed upon this place, and have felt an evil aura here, one of demons and devils. Something is going on here, and I, Gareth, have been sent to find out. It is also at this moment that you guys hear from the front door. You see a hulking figure walk in.
The Hulk. The Hulk walks in. Oh.
Get off me.
Oh shit!
Hey, it looks pretty familiar. Hold on, wait a second.
Oh, hey, buddy.
that looks pretty familiar. That icon he's got there. That looks pretty.
Yeah. Who
So,
knows
the
what he
icon
is?
for
You know?
A
Knows.
minotaur.
I feel like I would recognize this guy immediately, even though Titan's never seen this guy before.
Yes.
Feels
Give
like
me an. You know what? Give me a insight check with advantage
Where's that?
in your attributes in the skills section.
Oh, there we go.
Right underneath animal handling.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Plus four.
He
plus
feels
four.
really familiar, but you're not exactly sure why.
I feel like I've met you somewhere before, but I can't quite put my metal finger on it.
You see that the Minotaur will look at all of you, and he'll go, "Ah, man, my boy. I
Oh,
remember that.
hey,
I
good.
remember that." And then he like kind of like brushes past Titan. I remember the drinks, my boy. I remember the drinks.
Yeah, those were fun.
Yes, I remember
I don't know. You know what's going
you
on?
telling us. Oh, the times.
Did I?
Both good and bad, I remember.
I don't think I remember that part.
Oh, you told us many times, especially about your adventures before the Astral Sea. And while you were in them.
Can I roll a history check to see if I remember this?
Yes, given the fact that Keldor is kind of explaining a little bit of what what you said drunkenly to him, take it at advantage.
Cool. Because I was drunk and also like that was a
Inebriated.
long time ago. Yeah, I don't really remember that. You said history advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
This is gonna be a bad
If I can
roll.
find, of course it is. I always have bad rolls. What are you talking about?
You have a +2 to history. Let's do it.
You did 19 like I did.
Oh, I would have put on that one otherwise.
Uh,
God.
With a 14, you do remember a little bit of your time before the Astral Sea. One thing that you do come to mind, this is also a question that I must ask you personally. I will send it to you as a DM. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, me say.
There you are.
Also, their GM too.
There you go. I asked you the question. Now it is up to you to.
Chat, what did he ask?
All right. I
Uh,
responded.
you responded. Nice. You see that one of the things that he is teaching you about is, and one of the things you are starting to remember is, you remember before you were in the Astral Sea, you remember that times between Tabaxi and dwarves were quite prosperous. There were trade caravans going from the Tabaxi city. Hold on. I will tell you the name here in but a moment. They had it here just in case. You guys will know that there were trade caravans coming from the Tabaxi city of Quellier that would go to the dwarven main capital of the Black Anvil. Um,
I suppose it's spell that.
Funnily enough, you actually got the
Wait a
actual
minute.
spelling for it.
Really?
Yeah, that's actually how I spelt it.
Oh. Okay.
Zam.
Shazam, we're in the same brain length. Please don't be on the
What is
same
it?
brave length as me.
That's one.
Brain length.
Ishi and or Sura know this because they are both technically young.
Probably not.
Give me
Oh,
well, you wouldn't have
This is
I don't
information
think
from
that
like
you would know
hundreds
this.
of years ago,
I was
or
about
like
to
100
say,
Yeah.
years ago.
this is like a
This is quite literally like a century ago.
Yeah.
yeah. It's in the
Um
history books though. I don't think they're reading history books.
I don't think they read.
They count.
Yeah,
they probably get history through ear.
but yeah, basically you start to remember as he goes into a bit of detail of your drunk ramblings of how whenever you were still there, uh you were part of the occasional trade caravans that would go from Quellier to the Black Anvil or to Dinavar, part of the other dwarven kingdoms. Um, you also see, or not see, you start to also remember that on your last trade caravan before you left before you were basically taken into the Astral Sea, you guys had made camp in a cave. Well, not much of a cave. This was more of an old mining shaft that the dwarves had kind of left.
Miners? Oh.
They one of your the caravan master, basically the one that you were paid to protect, uh he had read on one of the signs at the mine shaft, "Do not tread, danger ahead." um but he had decided to ignore it and have you guys reside in there. Also, you remember that while you guys were resting, you went off on your own to kind of explore the cave a little bit, the mine shaft, and you came across a little slit in the wall. When you looked through it, you saw nothing at first, and then as you looked closer, you started seeing the gleam of what could be diamonds. Thinking with your head, as this could be a very advantageous proposition to Bunny, you decided to pick away. No, this isn't the Nether. Uh, the Nether. You started to basically pick away at the wall with a very rusty pickaxe that you saw on the side. I know this is starting to get really Minecrafty, isn't it?
It's like you run into a wall and you find a
bit.
blue cube.
After
Go
opening
back
up,
to your for the mines.
after opening up the wall a bit more, you do see an entire vein of diamonds. You see 30, maybe 40 medium-sized diamonds. And as you
Which really did
enter,
get the villagers.
yep, and then as you enter into it, the moment that your foot steps on the ground of the other side, you fall. Fall, and you fall, and you fall. And that is the last thing you remember.
Damn,
Oh.
music every time. How does he do it?
Oh, yeah, time it with the music?
Yeah, it's like
Um,
every time.
Yeah.
I'm just that good.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The story. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah. I think I just remembered something.
Oh? Like
Sorry
what?
about it. It's nothing important. It's fine.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go drink. I'll see you guys later. Sam!
You have fun.
You see that Sam kind of just, as he's just been standing there just listening, as he always does, he kind of like brings up this 2 foot tall, half a foot wide in diameter mug and just sets it in front of him with both hands as he struggles to lift it. You also
Okay.
see that it has a bit of foam on the top as it is full currently a mug of like ale.
Dig Sam
Mug
straight up the
root
lift.
beer. Mug root beer.
Like, it looks like he kind of just teleports right next to him and helps him with the mug.
He nods, and then after setting down the mug, he like puts a hand on each shoulder, and he's like, "Oh, an interesting pair of eyes you have, little man."
This is the first time I got called little.
It's
How small?
the
How
first
small
for
is he?
everything.
Easy's like 6'5".
She's 6.
Well, yeah, but this bulking guy at the black.
No, I'm talking about Sam.
Oh.
Sam is currently
Oh,
looking. Sam is currently looking up at him with a hand on his shoulder, calling him a little man.
Sam, what are you doing?
It is at this time that I would like all of you to make an investigation check for me.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
this
that
ended
doesn't sound
poorly.
like Sam. That does not sound like Sam.
This is when I wish I had my intelligence still. Oh, I feel great.
Somebody.
Sam is Sam.
I feel amazing.
Positive numbers.
Nat 20!
Nice.
Can I make an investigation check too, or no?
Yeah, I would guess, given the fact that you probably would have looked behind you or looked around you, these people are a little confused at why Sam would say such a thing. All right, well, you don't know nothing.
Only
Uh,
I was about to say, you know.
Imagine to have like a +1 and you going less than Steve.
Sam's actually what's his name? Gelnir, whatever. What's the god's name?
Sam's hams.
Okay, he notices.
He's Durrani. He's Durrani. He's actually Durrani
Jeremy,
right now, guys.
he's fucking Jeremy.
Yeah, in disguise to learn our plans.
And he
So
knows.
fucking
Okay.
invincible.
Ishi, Thivo, and Titan, you don't notice this. Sam's just being Sam. He's being a little funny. He's being a little guy. You know? But Ermir, you notice as Durgrim and Kareth kind of look at him with a bit of a strange look. You could tell that they've been here for a few days, and Sam has never done this before.
Yeah, I'm gonna step over to Sam and kind of like grab his wrist and be like, "We're good here." And I want to take a look into his eyes.
All right, take a look into his eyes.
Okay.
Into his soul.
You
That's
you
what's-
take
What am I
you
doing?
take a deep look into his eyes. They are natural blue.
Are they the same blue as before?
They are. You see that he rests his wrist from your hand and looks a little annoyed. And he's like, "Why'd you do that, man? I was just playing around."
It's unmuted.
Suspicious.
I would definitely say with
Sorry,
how
sorry,
high
guys.
your investigation is, this is not the voice of Sam. It sounds slightly different.
Who are you?
See that he freezes for a moment and then looks at you.
Can I
Give me
count?
a
Is this guy evil?
if you can, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, you're dead. You're dead. He's got you.
All right, let's get this shit
He's
over
gonna
with.
charm you or some crazy thing.
Wisdom is not a charmed effect. Well, I guess some of
Wisdom's
them
like
are.
the one stat I have that's still bad.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Uh,
Hold on. There's a couple of things that I have to look at real quick. You actually have advantage on this. Roll it again.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, lower that one. This will well to existence.
Okay.
It's only like,
You see that Sam
Back
looks
to-
at you, and for a brief moment, you see a hint of red underneath his, kind of like halving his eyes for a bit, where it's like blue and red. And his for his split second, that he says, "I am Sam. I work
You
here."
are not.
And
not Sam.
you, since you failed, you believe him.
you are Sam. You working.
Weird.
I have a question. Can Ishi make the wisdom saving throw? Because
If you- if-
unnatural, like
The
response.
thing about it is, give me an investigation check to see if you can, or hold on, give me a perception check to see if you see the his eyes at that split
Amir just
second.
looks really confused. Like,
Well, Sam told you, he's like, "I am Sam and I work here."
I don't see shit.
okay.
Yeah, you do not see anything.
swear to God, this is Granny or some bullshit. I want to get you, Chris. I want to get you.
Oh God, would I? I don't think I would. But would I though?
Like a cult of spies. Cult of spies? The cult of spies.
The cult of
Do I
spies.
do I feel anything off now? Do I just feel normal?
You feel that something isn't currently right, but you're
Okay.
unsure as to put it. You're unsure as to what it is.
I would like to use my divine sense to register to register evil as like smells. So I'm just gonna like sniff the air,
His aura.
and I can know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60. And I know the type.
Interaction of all time.
I actually forgot that you had divine sense as a paladin. Make sure to click on that for me because you're using that.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Give me one. Like, let me go into my features here.
Why would they take out Sam? He's the best guy.
Yep. You detect a strong sense of fiend, but it's not coming from Sam. It's coming from Helnor.
No!
Ah, I just shit my pants. Oh my god.
Okay. Nowhere else.
Nowhere else, just Kelnor.
Okay,
I
I'm just
have
gonna
a
like
question.
casually step out and step over to Dura.
Yeah,
Just
what's your
very
question?
slowly.
I have a question. Because of the stuff that we came up with yesterday, would Ishi smell that same smell from Keldor?
Um, let's see. Let's see if
It's a passive thing.
give me a give me an investigation. Yeah, give me an investigation check with advantage, given the fact that you're using your nose. But yeah. Ooh,
How sweet.
just
You
a
smell
nat
it?
one, just a natural 20. Nice.
The aroma.
Whenever you smell it, you do seem because Hilnar smells fire. He does, but he's a blacksmith. He also smells of like soot and you know, heated iron and stuff like that. You know, that's normal for a blacksmith to smell. But you also smell underneath it brimstone, something that shouldn't technically be here.
Uh, I wanna now that I'm at Dura, can I like whisper to her?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I'm like leaning against the wall, like by Dura, and I'm just gonna whisper to Dura, something is very wrong. Kalnas is I sensed he's a fiend.
See
He
that
smells like brimstone. Something is very wrong here.
you
We either
said
need to evacuate people or give me my weapons.
you see that when you say that he's a fiend, her mind or her face goes blank, and she looks at you with a blank expression. And then a second later, she goes back to being normal, and she signals, "What did you want to talk about?"
Uh,
uh,
yeah,
can I have Ichi follow Ermir?
Sure.
Sure. Uh, would I be able to get my weapon just if I go step outside for a second?
She nods.
Okay. I'm gonna take my weapons back and I'm gonna step outside. If Ishi's gonna follow me, I'm gonna nod to him, say like, "Come with me, get your weapons."
I don't know anything's wrong. I'm just gonna stand here and be like, hey,
Swords real fast.
Oh wait, actually, yeah.
I'm gonna
Can
just go
I want to send a signal to Thivo. Titan's like with Kalnas. I want to send a signal to Thivo. Get over here.
You see that
Here.
as you basically wave to Thivo to get here, you see that Durgrim and Kareth were also paying attention as they were noticing how erratic you were being. They also decide to follow.
don't make me fight. Don't. I'm gonna get beat up. I'm a weak robot.
I need to assess the situation. I'm gonna step like good bits outside to make sure no one else is in earshot.
Alright, that's it. So you can just take a step back. Just do it.
You can stay. It's fine.
Alright. You sure?
Yes, I need everyone here.
As you
Something
guys
is-
step out, you will see, and Titan, you will see as Kelnar will kind of like look at you, and he'll basically put a finger running along your chest area. Oh, this is
Whoa.
exquisite metal. Adamantine, huh?
Hell?
Touchy.
Yes, that is what I have been remade out of.
Seem to be a warforged from the old wars. Although how many have passed since then?
Do you know what happened to all my other Warforged brethren?
The only question there, little man, is which ones?
The The ones who fought along with me. What happened to them? Are they gone now?
For your era, huh? They're still wandering around, that's for sure. But further back, oh, they've been smelted long ago. He starts to smile a little bit as he takes a mug of ale.
I see. That's quite unfortunate. Even a robot such as me can't help but feel immense pain from hearing this.
City claps one of his large hands on your shoulder. So, much are you willing to part with a piece of you?
Excuse me. This is my arm.
It is also
The
at this
behavior
moment
is just-
that he grips you extremely hard. And you see something change.
Damn it.
I love it when people decide to split up the party without taking everybody.
I tried to signal to him.
You see that it is.
to Steve-O.
Hulking man. How was I gonna see fast?
I signaled to everyone.
You see that it is at this moment, that he starts to change.
At this man.
At this man, yeah. You see. Ooh,
Where's
what?
your middle friend?
It is
Yeah,
at
got
this moment that you start to see that he starts to grow large.
What is the
A bit
meaning of
larger. He starts to grow a little bit larger than what he is. His muscles still bulking. As see, he also seems to grow a tail. Or I mean, he was already Minotaur, so he already had a lot of this stuff. But you see that his fur now starts to become blood red. You see that
Sorry, stay up.
something seems to shimmer about him as you start to see a tattered cloak. In his right hand, you see a mace with a shit ton of spikes upon it. His left hand, as it rests upon your shoulder, is now. He seems to also be covered in armor now, as there are bones
Nice.
along his waist.
Can I sprint at him and go for a surprise attack?
As he transforms.
Yeah, as
Wait,
while
wait,
he's
wait,
transforming, can I sprint at him and like
wait.
do a surprise attack?
Give me a insight check to see if you'll be able to notice him transforming before you get there.
Would Ishii,
Wait,
using
would
his funny speed spell, be able to run
Would I-
over and like save Titan?
Yeah,
Get
would I
him
also
away.
get advantage on that insight because I smelled that he was a fiend?
Yes, you will get insight. You'll get advantage with it.
Cool.
So what would I
let's-
be rolling
oh,
then?
There's no way.
No way.
You do not
How do I roll so dog shit?
you do not notice him changing until it is too late, and he is just
Oh,
there,
fuck.
towering over Titan and everyone in the room.
Well,
Do
then
I
I guess
I still want to
chance
sprint at him.
Save
Well,
Titan.
I guess Titan.
Make
Uh,
him real fast.
If you want, you can use that 1 second level spell that you have.
That's what I was gonna do.
All right, go ahead.
How would I do that?
All right, you can just go over to spells and just use it.
Oh, it's in spells. Okay, cool.
Yeah, just in the spell section. This is a bit.
Oh,
Why the
good.
fuck you? Okay, all right. I guess we're using it 3 times then. I guess.
Did I click it a couple times? My fault.
So basically with that, it might say Searing and all this shit, but basically, you just get really fast. Something I'll probably have to change the description a little bit to actually say how
Yeah.
fast. But he basically puts his hand on like on your back, Thivo and Ermir, and you see that he says a little bit of words in Draconic, and let's do this here. We're now concentrating on it. Every time that you get hit, you'll have to make. He
Wait,
says
but I
something
think
in
before-
Draconic.
before
I
they-
know
well,
Draconic.
they
Oh,
won't
you know?
Teleport, but can Titan say something? Because he doesn't notice.
I
the
know.
teleporting.
I know Draconic.
We'll go over to Titan real quick. What do you want to say?
So I think this is one of the rare moments where Titan he gets visibly like angry because he then goes like, "You dare do this?" Or I kind of messed it up. But
You dare deceive me?
he gets really angry because like this armor has been given me by Hanwen. If you dare take this away from me, I will not ever forgive you. I will follow you to hell if that's what I must do.
You see that as his hands is clasped upon you, it grips even tighter. And the hell you will. And you see that Sam basically starts to hold you. He like
Something was
wraps.
wrong.
He's holding me down.
He starts to like hold you, and then you also see that Grumley gets out of his seat. What in the blimey fuck is that thing?
Hit him, Grumley!
And then Titan says, "You
Huh?
bastard! What happened to the real
Attack!
blacksmith?"
You also see that the two barbarian women, their forms also start to shimmer.
There's no
Hit
way.
the demon!
I love this. I love doing this shit, alright? I love fucking with you guys and everything that I can.
Titan would then scream, "What have you done with all of these people?"
We can ask later. Fucking kill him!
But you basically see as both of their forms start to shimmer and they disappear as two shadow demons take their place. And
I did not mean to move him over here.
Wait, Sam's holding me right now?
yeah, Sam is holding you down. Give me an insight check real quick.
Normal, I'm guessing. Yeah.
He's about to
okay,
oil
no
your
worries.
shit up.
Hey, at least it's not
Keep
disadvantage.
in mind, you guys are way faster than you actually seem.
Oh, that's
Did he say?
At a natural 20,
That is not 20.
for Sam's small frame, he is smaller than you. He is like 5'4". He is surprisingly strong for his scrawny build. He is like too strong. At this moment, you also notice that his form starts to shimmer as he disappears. And in his wake, you see a creature
What
holding
the
you
hell?
back.
His thing
Fucking
goes
Cambion?
goes beyond the freaking thing. This is crazy.
Is that a fucking Cambion?
No, this is a pit fiend.
Fiend!
I think
That's-
Titan seeing this thing goes.
We're so
"You-
cooked.
You
We're so
creatures
cooked.
of hell. What are
We're
you
so
doing here?"
fucking cooked.
You see that the pit fiend will look at the minotaur creature. They did not have you order me around, willful creature. I am higher rank than you, lieutenant.
Okay, I need to get in there now.
Yeah, we gotta
Uh,
go. Can I try
yeah,
to get
Uh,
sneak attack in
So now we will roll everyone's initiative.
I wanted to surprise attack him.
It is also at this moment. Actually, you guys will be able.
Surprise attack.
Yes, I will say that
We're-
you
we're
guys
now,
will.
right?
So basically, with that, I will say besides Zor's gonna stay out of this.
Mhm.
Whenever you used your thing, I'll say that Durgrim and Kareth will also beside you, so they also get a benefit of this because you can touch up to 4 people. Ishi, Ermir, Thivo, Durgrim, and Kareth, you guys, all of you currently have 120 movement without dashing.
Okay.
So if you would like to basically move up into there before the start of the round, you may.
All right, who wants the Minotaur, and who wants the fuck ass pit fiend, and who's gonna save Titan?
Actually, I'll go for the pit fiend.
I'm currently being
Alright.
held down right now by this guy.
Yeah, you're being a little bit
the-
restrained. Actually, I'll put that effect on you. You're restrained currently right now. Yeah, it's an effect.
I'll get what is it? I'll try to get a sneak attack on the side. He pulls out one of Ishi just like pulls out one of his swords and like dashes over to the back.
Okay.
Shit off.
So with that, you'll see that Ragrog the Colossal, you'll see him just kind of look at all of you guys. He's like, "Don't fuck up my bar too much. Now protect us!" And then he runs. Then he opens the door and then leaves.
But I'm not even helpful.
Ragnarok, you bitch!
Ragrog isn't a fighter.
He's not?
He's not. This man is literally just a barkeep.
Oh, motherfucker. Never mind, I take it back then.
But you see that the Captain Glacier, she'll as he's running away, she's like, "I will protect you, my love," and then she'll basically run up to the Pit Fiend and be like,
Oh, thank
"Get
God.
your ass over here." And also at this moment that Thivo, you get all of your equipment, and Dura kind of like, she'll look to you, and then as she looks to you, you get a sense of you get a sense. I don't know. She's giving you a look, a weird look, and she basically
Two dead horse stares.
and you
communication.
you
Has a lot to
yeah, she gives you the same look that you give other people, and then she turns to look at the creatures, and she rages.
That's a temporary effect in the effects tab.
Actually, it's for some reason it's not fucking in here. I don't know why. No, it's not in here for me.
Never mind then.
But
Thivo found
she
his hus.
she runs for. Okay, actually, hold on. Before running forward, this is now when we do this. So
Why, I don't get a sneak attack.
Wait, hold on.
Uh,
I don't get my
mm.
sneak attack in?
You know what? Yeah, Ermir and
my
Ishi,
surprise?
I'll have you guys give your sneak attacks to them right now.
Hell yeah. But I gotta target him.
You okay? Well,
yeah.
you're not doing it to her. You're not doing it to her.
That thing do.
188.
Oh wait, hold on. He isn't undead, so I don't get my.
Yeah, you basically
Yeah, he's
use one of
not
your
undead.
swords, and you slice at the knee, basically right in between that artery, but you slice too thin.
Okay.
You miss your attack, your sneak attack. Also, did you roll that at advantage or no?
Me? No, I didn't.
Okay.
Oh wait, I also didn't.
Yeah. Basically, with this, Ishi's already done his thing, so I'll let that happen. But you'll be able to do that. You do hit with this.
I thought I get that like naturally because as a rogue.
Yeah, you do kind of get sneak attack naturally a little bit with that, I believe. All right, but Ermir, you do hit him. So you'll be able to roll damage, and since this is considered a sneak attack, I'll let you roll it with as a critical hit.
Let's fucking go.
I rolled damage for my sneak attack already. Can I just roll crit hit for mine as well?
Yeah, sure.
All right, that's 55 radiant damage to the demon. Can I smite him as well?
I will not allow you to smite. Not for a sneak attack like
You
this.
can't kill him before it even does anything.
All right.
Let me do.
How bad does that hit hurt?
You see that whenever you hit him with it, you kind of slice into his arm. That is, you're kind of slicing into his arms that are like holding Titan, and he lets him go, but he doesn't seem to hit.
Where's my damage roll at?
Just
Really?
you just click
With
the
radiant
damage. Yeah, you see that as you hit him with that, you do a bit of damage. You do like cut deep, but he doesn't seem too affected by it as he kind of laughs and looks at you.
Sword normally is a 1d8, right? Can I just roll 2d8s?
Just click on the damage part of your longsword. Click damage.
Oh, whoopsies.
Like it's literally just in the tab. Just click the damage. All right, I'll apply that onto that. As you go into that,
Dude, we did this for 11 sessions and you still don't know your shit.
Yeah.
Do 19. 19 damage altogether.
It is session 11.
I have applied
you
it.
still don't know your shit.
All right. With that, it is now time for me to. Where the fuck is it? There it is. We will do this. We will then come over here. We'll start this. Maybe not. No, we'll keep it. This actually fits. Now I will do this. So inside of the double swords will be your combat encounters.
Oh, what the?
Jesus Christ.
All right, now I just need Thivo and Titan to also roll their stuff. Ooh.
Yeah, the boy Thivo.
Atta boy. There you go, Thivo. You're locked into this fight. All right. So, do remember, Ishii himself, as well as, let's go to combatant. Here, we'll click on this. So Ermir, you, Ishii, Kareth, Durgrim, and Thivo all have 120 movement currently for 1 minute, which is 10 rounds. I will now begin the combat. It is Ishii's turn. Yes.
Because of my other stuff, I have my 3 swords out already.
Yes.
I-
Yes, he's going off of copyright stuff, but he's not Zoro.
he's Koro. Okay, I see it.
3
Yeah, he's Koro.
swords,
Yeah.
Sky Dragon Slayer art, a fucking X-Seed.
No, not an XC. It is a Azabar Tabaxi.
Yeah, somewhere to back.
No, even combining those two terms, it's basically X-Seed. This motherfucker is just copyright central OC.
Nuh-uh.
Copyright strike.
What do you mean?
Nuh-uh.
Don't worry, if it wasn't for me, he'd be a bit more OP because of all the shit that he wanted to do, and I was like, no.
Yeah. I experienced this before, Mason.
Mason
I
with
know-
the 3-sword style every fucking time.
I know what you are.
We
I
have
know what.
to make a campaign stronger because of you.
I know
Because of
what you
this
are.
fucking thing.
Don't worry, I'm limiting half of his shit. Don't worry.
I'll use...
Fair enough.
And don't worry,
Let me see.
this guy has actually, hold on. Has he told you guys his name?
He hasn't yet. They haven't asked him yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't give a fuck.
What, these guys? I was gonna ask if you guys just fucking booty rushed me.
All right, there we go. All right, so it is Ishii's turn currently, so yes. Thing
I
is-
use my action to use basic orc cutter.
Oh my god.
It's quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot.
All right, now since it doesn't technically have a hit thing, roll a Let me see. What do you technically get with those?
It does say on hit, so I do have to like swing first.
Yes, use a long sword.
Oh, I'm writing in here. Inventory, longsword.
Just swing for an attack.
Normal or an
And
advantage?
you're telling me I can't
It's normal.
do Wheel Sword. This is so sick.
Okay.
You do hit. So basically, you're able to move through him, and you'll do 4d8 slashing damage. So in the damage
Cool.
section, you'll basically just put in 3d8, and it'll make it into 48.
Situational bonus.
Yeah, situational bonus.
3d8. I'm guessing it goes like that. Boom.
Ooh, damn. As you swing at him, you see that your swords don't go as much as you would like. As you only deal, you see that as you swing at him, they kind of cut, but they're not deep cuts, as he laughs to you. And when he looks at you, he says, "Try and use some magic next time, Kerr."
Oh, fuck you. So as a bonus action, since Ichi has his sword stuck into his back, I'm gonna have him use his teleport. If I can find it, which I think is in features.
Possibly. I'll probably have to look up through it all again and make some stuff again.
Like the snow giant, or I found it.
Yep. Cloud giant, you mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna have him use this to teleport like 10 feet away with his shit.
Yep. And you do not get opportunity attacks because it's just you disappearing.
Yeah, he just like disappears and shows back up.
Alright, is that your turn?
He's like, fuck, I have no he's like sitting here like, fuck, I have no magic. Yeah, that's his turn.
Alright. It is now the Pit Fiend's turn. As the music got epic. He'll look over to you, Ermir, and he'll basically say, "Actually, hold on a minute." Okay, no, it wouldn't affect him because he's further away. Ooh. He's gonna use a multi-attack on Ermir. So he's going to attack you with a bite.
Motherfucker's biting me?
Yep.
And slashing and macing.
Fucking second grader over here gnawing on my ankle.
Oh.
Alright. Sadly, it misses.
That's a crazy.
But now he's going to go in for
That is a crazy
2
bonus.
claw attacks. That one hits. Will deal damage.
Oh fuck.
Actually, I want to double check this. Do you have any resistances?
Not to those.
I do
Oh,
have
shit.
resistance to necrotic.
You do.
Yes, because of
I thought it
your
would be
features.
Paladin bless up.
Let's go, all the boons.
I just gotta remember if it's either immunity or just resistance.
Resistance is it would be resistance if he's a paladin.
Yeah, you have
undead necrotic
resistance
creatures
to necrotic
recognizing-
damage, yep. Since he's
finding
not
sense
undead
presence
or-
a mile away.
Alright. So you will take half damage from this, as it is necrotic damage. And then he will go in for his second attack of this. Ooh, missing you, however. Now for his final attack, he goes in with his mace. As you see, he holds it up and brings it down.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. It's got a plus 14.
You take 37 points of damage, not halved, because this isn't necrotic. This is force and fire.
It's fine.
Is it fine, Ermy?
That's fine. I'm only at half.
You see that that is his action. Now he goes into. Wait, hold on.
I'm just gonna casually TPK my players in a filler session.
exactly.
Right?
That
Yeah,
is
you were fighting a pit fiend.
that is just his action. That is just his turn.
This guy, there's no way. There's so much broken shit. There's no.
Devo, it is now your turn. You're all the way up there with
Andy, I
100.
don't think you understand what a pit fiend is.
Pit
Anyway,
Fiend is
neither does
way too much.
Nah, we'd win.
I- Devo also doesn't understand what a pit fiend is.
In lore, a pit
Fuck,
fiend
that's
is basically
weird.
just like what is it? Hell's
the head honcho of the
of a area.
of devils.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like the highest level demon, not demon, devil that isn't an archfiend.
In that case, dead.
Get that dead
I'm not
off
gonna
of you.
say, I'm not gonna meta. I'm not gonna say what CR this
Like a
is.
little
I'm just
bit
gonna
lower
say it's
than-
way above ours. So, but Thivo doesn't know that shit. Thivo is Thivo, forever and truly. So first things first, and I'll use this one.
Music is epic for Thivo. Use the epic music while you still can.
The
3,
epic music before.
2, 1. Okay, wait, no. 3, 2, 1. Yep, there we go. I was waiting for it.
Wait, no. Okay, so fuck. I need to pass this out correctly.
Yeah. Oh!
Wait, no. Why am
You're out of the
why did I
room.
face the wall?
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, so I'll have enough. I have
Yes.
like 500 feet of movement.
Yeah, it was 120 feet of movement. Yeah.
But I have an extra bonus action that gets me double
Oh
speed.
yeah.
And then
You basically have
just
240.
fast
Jeez.
anyway.
Oh, you know what?
So
I forgot I have. I can't use. I can't. How do I show it? I can't use it, but can I use this? I didn't say I needed to put it on my stuff.
okay, so I'm there.
Like silvery bar,
I'll
basically.
target.
Oh, I have that too.
Do I need to make a saving throw for them?
Not yet.
Okay.
So that's that.
Rage.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That. Yep, I'll do that. Which means I'll do this. I will give up the advantage so I get people strike.
This is like perfect tribal music for a barbarian to go in at.
Yeah.
He's just constantly, he's constantly playing at Thivo's mind. That's why he looks like a horse to everybody. He just constantly hears a woman in his mind going like this.
Only I had to that might have been activatable, but we haven't gotten the rest if I'm gonna be too fast.
I'll do that later. I'll do that later.
I'll clutch up, don't worry.
I'll do that later. I'll maybe do that later. I think that's all of that shit I need to do beforehand. I'm not used to having prep work as a barbarian. Anyway, here we go. Normal hit.
That misses.
Wow.
Okay.
Don't you get like an
I'll
extra
take that, I'll
attack
take
though?
that. Yeah, I do. This one will be at advantage.
That hits.
There we go. So that. Okay, so. Yeah. I I do this.
Okay.
So I do that. I get an additional 1d6.
All right, you hit him.
No, that's damage.
I know. I was like, you hit him for 19.
D6. Fucking goddamn it. Slash roll 1d6. There we go.
Is that
He gets an additional 6
okay?
force.
You can always just put the 1d6 in the situational bonus as well. Don't forget that. So
He's gonna make
that's.
that. Do I have anything else? I have all that.
You guys like it that every time you hit him, he
Uh,
blinks?
What?
I have another d6
He froze?
Yeah, every time he
for
takes
my
damage, just
lightning.
watch him. He like blinks. Damn, rolling
Fuck
hot on
yeah,
the
he takes
1d6.
six lightning.
Oh, that's cool. Why doesn't my thing do that?
Because your thing isn't that special.
I'm not a special boy.
It's not the same, dog. Do you see the token?
It's like
So that
a
was
little bit
action, bonus action, and
poking out a little
is
bit.
there anything
Man
else?
literally just said, fuck it, I'm out here now.
I forgot that I'm flanking, but whatever. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. It is now Grumley's turn as he lifts his. He said he lifts his great axe high. Let's fucking do it! And he rushes the bale.
Let's go.
Bruce, you
That hits.
Hell yeah.
God damn, this man hits. For 18, no, 9 points of damage. He goes in, let me see. I need to double check this guy. There's some stuff that he can do. There's effects that he's got.
Of course there are.
Of course.
Na, 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 na. Da-da-da. Da, 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 da.
Oh, I remember that song was good.
And then he does rage.
Why'd you
The demon
rage
does?
after the attack?
I forgot that he had rage. I forgot what he was for a minute.
There's so
The
many
demon raging.
But he does rage, and he goes in for 2 more attacks. These 2 will be with he will use reckless attack to attack him with.
Wait, no, it's Grumley's turn. Never mind.
He will also
Grumley's turn.
I got confused. That's my fault.
also, since he's using a reckless attack while he's raging, he gets reckless abandon.
What the fuck?
So he will get. Hold on. He will get 3 temporary HP. But he will go in twice with advantage, both ends. Reckless attack. Nice. He's over it by 10. That's a critical hit.
Let's fucking go!
Oh yeah, fuck
Let's
his ass.
fucking go.
Fuck his ass up, bro.
Ooh. He deals 7 damage though. He does another attack at advantage. That is not a critical hit. He does 8 more damage to that. As he then, he looks over to the tavern, to the captain over here, Pasha. Get him up there, lass! Finish him off! And it is now her turn. You see as she looks at the pit fiend. She is a towering woman. She stands at a full 7 feet tall, straight up.
Oh
You're a robot. You don't have those feelings.
yeah, that's true.
You see that he will, or not he will, she will clutch a holy symbol next to her chest, and she will swing. Let me see here. Clicking on her, choosing him. Just swing her great axe at him. She misses.
God damn it.
But she goes in for, she does have 2 attacks.
Oh, right.
She misses.
Bitch, God damn it. Oh,
You see that she goes in for these attacks, but this pit fiend is nimble as she misses them. Instead, what she will do as a bonus action. See here, I gotta figure out which one is the bonus action. You see that she then looks at this pit fiend. And ooh, shit. Oh, damn. She basically looks at the creature. Hold on. I need to do this because apparently she hasn't fucking rested yet. She will then look at him.
Quick 8-hour nap.
I just sleep
Quick nap.
Ooh.
You'll look at the pit fiend and cast this. Let's see if Ooh, he saves against it with a 30 and a critical. If he had gotten in that one, that would be the only way for this man to fail. But that is her turn. As we go to Ermir.
Great job, Captain. Ermir, don't forget flanking, because we forgot from that one.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys all get flanking because there's one of every person on each side of this pit fiend. 3, 2, 1.
That's the main threat.
Actually, before I do that,
Before you do that,
I want to cast blur on myself.
all right.
That way, all attacks against me have disadvantage.
All right. So for 10 rounds, all attacks on you have disadvantage.
Yes. And then I'm gonna attack.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, you do hit, but make sure you are targeting the pit fiend for those attack stuff.
Well, that was cool. That was cool. You guys see that?
Normal.
Yes, you'll get normal. Or you got advantage for hits, but not for
Advantage
damage.
for hits, but I didn't crit him.
You deal 27 damage to this guy as you go in with this radiant weapon, and you slash across his chest, and he looks at you and laughs again. Is that all you got? I don't think you'll finish him off.
Him.
You oh fuck! Click on the smite then.
You wanna fucking laugh? Get fucked. Send that shit as a 2nd level spell.
You see that as the moment you go in for that smite, his smile loses. He just loses his smile.
So that's 4d8 extra.
Yeah, 4d8.
Bitch.
Yeah, because you get an extra one.
So I will.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll delete this for now. Go back to the damage. and make it a 48 because this is a fiend.
Okay, you get an extra D8.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
more D8.
Get fucked.
Is it slower than last time? Oh.
You see that you hit him with this divine smite. After slashing into his chest, dealing even more radiant damage with the divine smite alongside it, he lost his smile for a moment, but then looks back up to you after seeing his wound slowly close. He laughs again.
Oh, it's gonna keep happening.
Reverse
She
curse.
smacked that smirk off my face, but underneath it was a smaller smirk.
A smaller, more shit-eating grin.
Yes, that's what it's called.
All right, well, bonus. Do I? I know that was my bonus action.
Yep.
All right, that's my turn.
We
All
haven't
right.
even gone to the other demons.
It is now Durgrim's turn. You see that Durgrim, he will lift up his cannon arm, and you see that he'll laugh as it's now time for a fight. And he will, let me see here. Oh no, he doesn't need to use any of this. But as so these should have already been infused, and they are. So he gets that. Okay, he gets this. He gets that. Okay. All right. You see that he rushes up and stands atop this table. He climbs on top of the table and he stands upon it near the edge, actually right beside, yeah, right on the edge. And he'll hoist his cannon pointing at the pit fiend. And he says, "Well, how do you like this fire, demon?"
It doesn't like it.
Shit. He misses one. He's gonna go. Basically, he fires off with it, and actually, he gets advantage, doesn't he? Because everybody's fucking doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, flank.
Guys, let me roll that at advantage this time. It did. Oh, it did matter. All right, we're good. You see that he hits it, and all right, we'll roll attack, and he's gonna choose to use his additional 1d6 damage to it. You would think. Wait, hold on. Let me see here.
I'm holding.
Ooh.
If you're doing what I think you're doing.
You see that he shoots this fire, and it doesn't seem to do much of anything to him.
Yep. Good job, idiot.
He then looks at it and he's like, "Well, god damn it!" And he decides to instead, let me see here. Yeah, that's all he can do. God
job,
damn it,
idiot.
you fire breathing fuck! It is now
Uh-oh.
the Bale's turn, as he looks to you, Titan.
Ah, shit.
This man might be a ghoul.
Let me see here.
A ghoul.
A cadaver.
A cadaver.
A matter.
You see that he actually no, he doesn't look to Titan. He looks to you, Ishii. You think you can go away from me, boy? And
Ready with their low key.
cast teleport. And
Teleports
teleports
right behind you.
right
Nothing personnel.
behind you.
Big person listen out, kid. Shit.
And
Nah,
yeah, he'll use he'll attack you with his Morning Star. That hits,
that hits shit.
dealing damage.
Was a crit.
It wasn't a crit, thankfully. If it had been one more, it would have been.
I said almost a crit.
Dealing 17 damage to you. He then goes in for his next attack, his second attack.
Oh.
Getting a natural 1. He flails with this Morning Star and misses you completely, creating a crater within the ground right next to you.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. If that's the case.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'll
have
do
that!
Counter!
Counter.
Oh shit, we in Pokemon now. Another copyright strike. Counter!
Oh, the video's getting shut down.
Counter.
Oh, no.
Dude, Marvel v. Capcom is gonna fucking kill us.
We're fine. It's this is a
Capcom
custom
ninjas.
homebrew stuff that we found. We'll be using it. This is just to not have copyright reasons. Whoever made this is a genius. I will figure them out and put them in the description.
Hooray!
I won't.
Woohoo! Yippee!
All right, now roll an attack on him. And you gain advantage on the attack roll against the attacker.
I'll do.
He's an anime character.
He is an anime character.
He's literally all animes.
Oh my god, it's John Anime!
He's an anime. Okay, I'll try to hit Burning Order Cutter on him.
Please click that to see what it does. Please click
Okay.
that.
Did I not?
I was not showing up unless you're talking about all the way up here.
Oh shit! Actually, hold on. Before that, we're gonna have to go back up a bit. Go. Okay, so go up. Mason, go up on the message thing until you see your DC 10 concentration.
Oh, you're right.
I was wondering if that would apply.
I looked up just to make sure. Oh, you do save. All right, you're good.
By 1! Well, by 2!
Okay. Actually, wait, because I can do this way smarter. I'll do one sword style techniques.
It is Zoro!
It is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
You mean
Yes!
Zoro.
You know, Ogre Cutter didn't hit you off?
No.
All right, what are you hitting him
What
with?
fucking cannons are you using?
I'll try to hit him with my first sword, Lion Strike.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. Placing and listening to the. Okay. Oh dear God, this is really just fucking.
At least we have this broken character for this battle.
All right, so that
No,
does
I
hit.
was worried with the Pit Fiend, but we might just be alright. Barely just.
All right, so with that hit, use a longsword, and what you'll add to it. All right, so what you'll add to the damage is 1d6 or plus the number of 1d6 equal to half your proficiency bonus. Your proficiency bonus is 3, so add 2d6.
So 1d8 plus 2d6.
Yeah. 1d8 plus 2d6 to it.
This is a normal roll.
All right. You did that on yourself. All right, that's great.
Oh.
Here, I'll delete it, and then I'll let you do the damage again with the 2d6 additional or situational. Just like Just occasionally for some people, they get the epic music. Why is it taking you so long to deal the damage?
Because
Alright.
this is taking forever to load.
You deal 9 damage to him as you go in for this attack, slicing straight into his groin area. See him look down at it in horror, but then look up to you and smile. I didn't need it anyway. I'll have yours next!
Oh, buddy, you think I'm done?
Oh no, that was just a reaction.
Oh, that's yeah, but like if it's a reaction attack, he still has two. He still has two more.
No, that's just one
No.
attack reaction.
You get one attack, not one attack action.
Yeah.
Cut his wang off.
Did I?
Yeah,
did I read
to
my
make
own thing wrong?
yeah, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack. That's it.
Not the attack action.
I'm talking about three. I'm talking about the three sword stuff wrong.
Oh,
Hmm.
3 sword stuff? I don't know. That was ages
Yeah,
ago.
because he did use a three sword. He did use a three sword style technique.
Use the one thing.
Well, yeah, but he still has two other swords open, so like the attack's technically not finished. He's doing other moves.
No, you'll just be using one for right now since it's a counter. Now, if it's your turn, you'll be using all 3, yes, but as a counter, it's just one attack right now.
Mm.
Alright, with that, it is now...
Funny and do an action surge and do way more damage.
Now, just know
You can do
that
on your turn.
on your turn, yeah, you can't use a... This is a reaction. A reaction doesn't mean that it's technically back into your turn.
Fuck. Alright, good point.
So now... With that, that is Bale's turn. Titan, it is now your turn.
Oh my god, is it amazing?
Yeah, it's finally your turn, isn't it?
Okay. Well, this is all new to me, so let's see. Would I be able to giant smite? Like,
Yeah.
would I grow to large?
Yes. Become big.
Alright. What do you mean by 1? What does 1 do?
Why did it do that? Why did I roll damage? What?
One.
Oh,
Does that add on to my
Okay.
no. That's the additional damage, like my lightning and stuff. I think you're looking
I
for a
get one
different
extra
ability.
damage.
Yes, if you hit.
Yeah.
You were looking for something else. I forget what it's called. What are you looking for? No, you're not. You did it right. Ignore me.
I wonder if that'll automatically get calculated or not.
It won't.
And then dark. Oh my goodness gracious! I am massive.
You were large.
Oh, that's bonus action. Okay, so I can still do things. Thank God.
You can, or can you?
I have the same initiative as I'm large.
Alright. Your turn.
I can at least attack. That was what the
You know, I think what I'm gonna do every time with this is that I'm not gonna actually make you guys large anymore, because every time that I do that, you guys basically like disappear from the encounter. Yeah. So I think we'll basically just say that you're big.
big. Alright, well, I may as well try this new fancy thing out. Okay.
You miss.
Hold on. Hold on. I'll try it one more time.
Remember, you guys don't have to keep clicking on it. It's still just sitting on the thing over there. Also, you missed again.
Okay, well,
Using a new weapon is quite interesting.
I've never used this weapon before. It
Jesus
swings weird.
Christ, man!
Swings like garbage.
It's like your garbage.
Oh, nonsense. I'm perfection.
What the fuck are you doing?
Okay, I think that's synchronized everything.
Good job, King.
I grew big.
Good job. Awesome. It is now one of the Shadow Demon's turns. As they ah shit, god damn it.
Wait, ain't this wrong? Weren't the Shadow Demons first?
No.
Well, see, the
What
thing
was
is,
first?
in the combat thing, Titan was before the Shadow Demon. Yeah, so I had.
Nah, you know, it don't matter.
It does not matter.
Wait, why aren't you? Okay, that's fucking weird. Now it's being really fucking weird. God fucking this. Right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop fucking doing that shit with you guys, cause holy fuck. It's just
What
fucking up everything now.
happened?
Like, it has legitimately fucked up everything now. Yeah, I can no longer make you guys bigger. We're not gonna make people bigger. We're not gonna do that anymore. Ooh. Because now this guy will not do what I need it to do. Fuck.
Damn, he's big.
Yeah, he is big. We'll do this. Also do this. Okay, we're good now, I think, hopefully. But it is basically this Shadow Demon's turn. He will rush up to Ishii, and he will target you.
No.
And he is going to bat you with an Umbral Claw. That hits.
Shit, that hits.
Rolling damage. 18 damage.
Oh. Let me see if I can save myself with funny thing.
Alright.
So that's where I get my nat 20.
That is its turn. Nice, you saved yourself on your concentration. It is now
He's lying considering he's so
it is
close to
now
death.
Dura's turn. Why the fuck?
Go, do it.
God fucking damn it. I
Let's
am
go, bestie.
about okay. See here. Yeah, I gotta stop fucking making you guys bigger because it keeps fucking up everything that I have currently. I don't know why. Fuck me. I think it's because it's just like you guys disappear from the tracker and then I bring you back in and it's just like, I don't know. Why can't I? Okay, yeah, like if you even look at the fucking stream, or not the stream, but if you look at like the recording and shit, it's just black. You cannot see it. You just cannot see anything happening right now.
It's fine. That's why you got
Yeah.
That's why you got two people recording.
Yeah, but I want to just do. Fuck. Yeah, I just gotta stop. I gotta stop making you guys fucking big. I'm done. We're done with making people big. No more big. Because now I gotta go through all of this shit and make sure that everybody's this and everybody's that. Okay. We'll do this as well. All right. Awesome. So it is now her turn for combat. Her turn for combat. She's gonna look at the bale. She still raging. So she is going to here. She's gonna reckless attack. And with that, she's gonna reckless attack twice on this guy. Natural fucking 20 as a critical hit. Double sevens, nice, not bad. Hitting him. Nice, epic music for this shit. He goes in for the second attack. It's a 5. She does not hit that one. But that is her turn. And now it is the other Shadow Demon's turn as he goes after Big Guy. Why the... Oh, that's just... Oh, that's why. He goes after Mr. Big as he goes in for an attack. And misses.
And he misses.
And I believe that's his only attack. Yeah, that's his only attack. As the end of his turn... actually, hold on. Let's see here.
Oh, shit. Oh, where is it?
Yeah, that's just his turn. It is now...
Well, shut up quick.
Kareth.
Kareth.
Yes.
Yeah, me. Oh my god.
You see that Kareth walks forward a little bit and hold on. Ooh! He's afraid to get any closer.
Bitch.
But you will see. Let's see if he is. Let's see if he's wise enough. He is fucking wise enough. He notices that these guys are immune, or that the pit fiend is immune to fire.
As one might assume.
Yep. And that the shadow demons have resistance to a lot of stuff, and immunities to a lot of stuff as well. He also knows that the Bale cannot be harmed physically with weapons except unless they are magical.
I got magic weapons.
Oh. Don't bring
Okay.
her near me then.
Magic weapons, you say?
That's what I said.
I thought I gave you a lot more spells than what you do. Oh, wait, no, I did. You just don't show half of them. That's fucking why. You... Oh, I love this.
Fireball? I'm just kidding.
You see...
Everything's immune to fire.
Yeah, everything is immune to fire in here. They're all devils and demons. They're just immune to fire. You will see that he looks over. Hold on here. I'm gonna have to go in and do this. We'll go into here. What was it called again? It was called this. Okay, so I think this is in here. Or was it called something else? Oh, it was called that. Okay, I'm a bit of an idiot. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're good. Let me import that. Now that everything's because I had to update a shit ton of stuff. So now that everything is updated and stuff, I'm actually able to get some of the shit that everybody needs. All right, so with that, you will see that Kirith. Oh, I love this. You guys are probably gonna hate this or love this. I don't know. You see
I hate it immediately.
that Kirith will look over to the tavern guard captain Lasha, and he'll say, I apologize for any damage that happens after this." And you see that he starts getting up a very strong spell as he casts at a 5th level for concentration.
Ah, shit.
Summon dragon!
I beg your pardon?
As he summons a draconic spirit next to Bale. Let me see here.
Curse you,
Fucking
Bale.
Fail.
It's you, Bale!
Creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. So this lasts for an hour? Damn.
The entire fight, basically.
In combat, the creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands, no action required by you. If you don't issue any, it takes the dodge action and uses movement to avoid danger. Awesome. So, with that, that is his action. Now for a bonus action. Let's see, where did I put his bonus actions? I really need to just, like, make sure I can look at bonus action shit. Can't do that. But you do see that he will. Let me see here. Is any of this able to be bonus action like?
You're DM.
Technically yes.
Yeah, you're gonna need this guy.
But it's not any good. So basically, what he'll do is that now that that's ended, now that his turn ended, is the Draconic Spirit's turn. You see that it will use a multi-attack. So because it was a 5th level, rounded down, he'll make 2 rend attacks and use a breath weapon.
Ooh.
That hits.
I think this is really slow. Well, every hell no.
Dealing 5 damage.
Roll for what?
Misses that one. And it will now. It will do in a 30-foot cone. Let me do it like this. In a 30-foot cone, basically. Do it like this. In a 30-foot cone at the Bale. You will see. Now I need to make sure.
It's getting destroyed. Holy shit, that's like half the end.
He passes.
That's room.
So he will only take. Let me see. Equal to spell save DC. Each creature in a 30-foot cone. Failure is 2d6. Success is half damage. Okay. So I will now go over here. Roll this. He will take 9 cold damage as that happens. This creature,
I know
Draconic Spirit, has resistance to fire damage, because I can choose that apparently. I didn't know this yet. Alright, with that, it is now the top of the round again at Ishii, but something happens. You see, for the first time in a while, down here, the door opens as Aelmon Thigwin walks up, looks at the entire room, and says, "I'm gonna go back and shit," and closes the door.
You fucking coward! That bastard.
Bastard!
Alright, now it is Ishii's turn.
Go on, Ishii.
Well,
Do something.
seeing as one of Ishii's swords is still stuck at this guy's dick.
No, it's out. It's out.
Oh, it's out? Okay.
Yeah, it's out.
You know what I realized, Chris?
What?
Oh, whoops.
When I was attacking, both my attacks weren't at advantage.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage
Oh.
through flank? Because there's...
Yeah, you get advantage to flank. Yeah.
Whoops.
I believe, actually, I also
Yeah.
believe that the Bale and the Shadow Demon that are next to you will also get advantage on you since they're next to each other.
Mhm.
Or if he moves, then he will. If the Shadow
If-
Demon
yeah, if-
moves, then
Yeah, either here or here technically would be flanking.
and that was last turn. Now, because Titan got big, we're going to go with the normal stuff now. We're good. All right, begin.
Alright, so... First thing I'm gonna do is Phoenix Cannon.
You have to read this
So you guys
every
can see
single
it.
time.
Yep.
Let me see if it hits.
That hits.
Like it?
Deals normal damage. You do get flanking. So you would get an additional 2d6. No. You would get 3d6. Because it's not proficiency bonus halved. It's just your proficiency bonus. So yeah, you get 3d6.
Let me see if I'm targeting him. I am.
You deal 10 damage to him.
And then he gets knocked back 10 feet.
Given the fact that he has been knocked back 10 feet, he will take an attack of opportunity from both the Dragon Spirit as well as Dura. Let's see if she hits, and she is still raging. And I believe if it's a attack of opportunity, does the reckless attack that she did before still take into effect? No.
Give me a second.
Like this say no because it's an action, but also pretty good.
It's until the start of next turn, and it's not our next turn yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
Yeah,
will be at
she's
advantage.
still
then.
reckless.
Okay. That misses, so yeah.
Good
It
job.
is then the Draconic Spirit. He is going to rend it. See if it hits. Nope, misses.
Jesus fuck.
Doesn't he get an advantage?
No, since they moved out of being surrounded and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna use my movement. I still have more attacks.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course I do. And then I'm gonna use my movement
Goku.
to speed around him and attempt to strike him with a sneak attack.
To do a sneak attack, you're gonna have to give me a hide action, and that'll actually just take away your entire turn after that. Because you cannot do
Okay,
sneak
well-
attack requires you to be hidden.
Can I still get the flank then if I'm behind him?
No,
would have
since
to
no
be
one else
here.
is technically. Yeah, you would have to be there. Otherwise, that would be the only place technically. Also, because you move, do you move?
Nah.
Right.
I'll.
Do you move is the question.
I think I'll use. I'll then use 72 pounds, so that's all 3 of my swords.
Yep. What are you doing it on?
I gotta do it on the guy.
What, the bail?
Yeah, the bail. Oh, wait,
Right, but you need to be up. You need to be up at him to be able to do that.
Then-
Unless you need me to move you over there.
Oh, it doesn't do that. Shit. Okay.
Nope. Andy, let it happen. Let him happen.
Alright.
So, do you need me to move you somewhere or no?
Yeah, can you give me close? Just
Yeah.
up
Do you
his
want to
face.
be here?
Nah, just get up to his face. Wait.
All right.
Here's where I flank, right?
Yeah. There's where you flank.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're also going to be getting an attack of opportunity against you by the Shadow
Fuck.
Demon.
Well, at least he doesn't have any
Oh.
any range stuff, right?
Technically Phoenix Cannon because it hits up to 30
That
feet.
that directly hits.
Wow.
You are dealt 8 damage as you run by this Shadow Demon.
Concentration, baby. Let's see if I'm a goat.
Yep.
I was really hoping for a water something. That was so funny.
The only way that you actually lose that is if you get a 1.
Or if you get dealt more than 20 damage,
Yeah.
and then roll low again.
Alright. Then, because So I'm moving behind him to then use 72 pound.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
just,
we'll scroll up.
Oh, scrolling.
Yep, while dual wielding, making 2 strikes on 1. That hits. So you get to add an additional 3d8 to your thing.
That fifth level you use on hit attack deals double damage plus the number of d8 equal to your. Okay, so it is 3d8. Who's right?
Yeah, I'm the DM, I gotta make sure I know fucking everything. God damn it, my mind's full of random bullshit. Like,
Right.
this was an inspiration I came up with.
No, hit, it gets pushed back 20 feet.
That deals 16 damage. It is now bloodied, and it, let me see here.
Pushed
Which
back?
way? This way or this way?
I was thinking that way.
Yeah, this way
is
could also
technically
work.
Back.
So that'll be, let me see here. 10, 20. I'll put him like here, or else he's gonna be like on Lieutenant Dura.
Right.
What
And
happens to Dura as she gets pushed a
As
fucking
the-
veil on top of her?
Yeah, basically, what happens is, let me actually do this real quick.
What happened was
She gets knocked prone.
hell no.
Oh no!
You bitch.
Then I'm going to action save. I'm going to do as much damage as I possibly can.
All right, is that your turn?
Well, I mean, action surge is a.
Oh, Accent
Well, actually,
Surge.
bonus
Gotcha.
Actually, hold on. Bonus action first, second win, and then I'm gonna action surge.
I don't think you can do
are an
that.
Amalgamation. He can.
Oh, you can? Is it a reaction?
Yes.
Is action? Oh, let me see. Accent Surge.
Action surge
Okay,
is
yeah.
a free action.
Okay.
It's
Yeah. make sure to click on your second wind stuff for your bonus action. Do your healing. And if I need to, I'll put the uses down to 1. Yep. So I don't know why you did that, because you're still targeting him technically. So you get 6 HP. So that's
Oh, my fault.
that. You go,
Okay, and then
and we'll do
I
that.
use action surge.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have action surge.
Dude, I'm trying to do as much damage as I possibly can.
Well, if I don't die to this creature, I can maybe.
Woo. So you had used up to, I mean, you have 120 feet, so you used up to what? You were originally here, so you used 25 feet to get there.
Yeah.
Alright. You need me to move you?
I do need you to move me.
Alright, where would you like me to move you to?
Well, this is gonna be theatrical because I'm gonna use 3,000 words. So as he's standing over there, he gets himself ready and he starts spinning his swords as they start becoming as fast as fans.
Okay. Alright, so you're over here. Alright, give me an attack, see if you hit.
Inventory. So this would just be on normal.
What do I get for in that one right here?
No.
You fucking called it! With that natural 1, Bale is gonna use... Bale, the creature Bale, is gonna use a legendary action
Oh my fucking god!
to attack you.
So cool.
Curse you, Bale!
Yep.
You got hard humbled right there, my boy.
And he hits. I will now roll damage.
Shit.
That is 21 damage.
What is she not dead?
Oh shit! I lose it.
Take it in.
You come running in, spinning, doing all these flips and tricks, and he just hard punches you in the mouth with a
He basically is just like, "What in the fuck are you doing, you weeb?" And then just smacks you.
Get the fuck out of here.
I believe that is your turn, right?
Do I still get another bonus action with action surge?
No.
No,
just
it's
the
just an
action.
action.
Just actions,
So with that, there's now, I believe, the Pit Fiend's turn. No.
Do I roll for? Do you still need me to? roll for-
Yes. Roll for your
Yes.
Constitution check, because any damage that is done to you needs to be rolled for. All right, you save it.
And he still got it.
All right, now it's the Pit Fiend's turn.
What are you gonna
See
do,
that,
bitch boy?
Don't turn to me. I have 17 AC. Please don't.
Oh, honestly, he's gonna. Ooh.
If he hits me with one more.
He said that he's gonna use. He's gonna look at all of you around him, and he's gonna be like, "Well, such fun to have such a large party, no?" He's gonna cast Fireball twice at level 5.
You bitch! You
I beg your fucking pardon.
I'm dead. Let me just die out.
Wait!
Each creature of your choice has the damage resistance you gain from the soul feature while the creature is in your storm aura. Okay, so
How
how
big is my storm aura?
I get it.
Storm aura. Third level. 10 feet.
Okay, 10 feet.
Yes.
So that would get Andy, and that would be about it.
Lieutenant Dirge, not Dirge.
Oh, Dirt.
Glasha.
Okay, Glasha. So Andy and Glasha. The Titan and Glasha would get it, but that's about it.
enough.
Alright, now I need to go. Okay, so using Fireball.
Level 5? Jesus Christ, we're dead.
No, that's not that bad.
I mean, people within a distance of me get +5 to saving throws, which I probably also should have used before, but I didn't.
Alright, so I need basically all of you guys, because it doesn't distinguish it.
Did we
So
get
I
+5 from Mermir for this, for the dex saving throw?
how big is the radius?
I think it's 10
10
feet, right? Yep. So yes, you.
Titan
yes,
would get it.
Lasha,
Uh,
Durgrim.
and Grumley would get it, but Thivo would not.
Thivo's fine.
Yeah, Thivo is fine. I'm gonna do
Which ones are also
this.
Wait.
10 feet there.
Features.
So both Grumley and Durgrim fail. Gain an uncanny
I
sense
have
of when things
advantage.
aren't as okay. So you'll gain an advantage on it, or it's a +5, right, for these guys. So Durgrim will pass. Battle Grumley. Even with that, he only gets an 18, so he'll fail.
I failed.
What do you mean 18 fails?
18, wait, did Devo give me resistance to the
All right, that Shadow Demon passes with a critical.
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
Can I use silvery barbs and make him fail it, or to make him reroll?
Yes, you can.
He will use a legendary resistance to stop that. I
What
think
the
is
fuck?
that how that fails
the
a
Shadow
saving
Demon
throw?
has a legendary resistance. I beg your fucking pardon.
Yep. It's a pit fiend, all right? It's gonna burn a legendary resistance to where it succeeds it
The
instead.
Shadow Demon. The Shadow Demon.
Oh, the Shadow Demon? No, sorry. Shadow
Yes.
Demon.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about him. I thought you were talking about.
no.
I thought you were talking about the pit fiend for a minute. I was about to say like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, if that Shadow Demon, the little fuck, had a legendary resistance, what the
That's
fuck
still a
is this
natural
encounter?
20.
You dumb bitch!
Still a natural fucking 20.
The pit
All right.
Let me roll mine. Let me roll mine.
All right, so Titan gets a +5, but he got an 18, so that misses. Grumley gets an 18, so that fails. Durgrim gets a 7 + 5, so that's a 22, so he passes. Thiva gets a 19, so he fails.
Damn.
Ermir, you get a 19, so you
fails?
also fail.
19
What the fuck is this encounter, Chris?
Where? Weston, do you know what the artist fucking thing is?
Too fucking much!
Yes!
Why are we yelling?
We're fighting
Mom
one of the
and
major
Dad,
fucking generals of hell itself, and for some reason, radiant damage jack shit.
It does hurt him. Oh no, it doesn't.
He was laughing off.
It's not vulnerable
He's a demon,
thing.
and radiant damage isn't helping.
I'm just going.
Damage is doing more than other options, but he isn't vulnerable to it.
Which was amazing.
Okay, so let me see. The only one that really passes is Durgrim and the Shadow Demon.
Shadow
So what the fuck is
Demon.
this?
All right, and then
No,
remember,
no!
do you remember this is the first fireball?
Oh, right, he cast 2.
That's half my health.
All right, so Durgrim gets half. So he gets
Oh,
half
that's
of his
fine.
already halved.
How pleasant.
You see that Glosha, after taking this one fireball, is hurt. She is
Fuck,
extremely
so hard,
hurt.
man.
Is she dead? Actually incinerated.
She gets a natural
I'm
1 on
not
her
doing too hot
concentration.
either.
Oh. Alright. Actually, I think what I can do, instead of what I'll do, instead, what it will do for its second thing, is that effect on you? What is that effect on you, Ermir? What is that?
What effect? Bloodied?
No, the, it's
No,
magical thing around you.
Oh, border
aura.
all attacks on me have disadvantage.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
also my aura protection around me.
Gotcha.
Break it
So
off.
instead, what he will do
Get rid of it.
is he will cast Wall of Fire.
This doesn't even hit.
Let me see. 1,
Actually,
2,
I'm paying
3,
attention.
4, 5, 6. That's 10. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
I think
So,
I miss my wife, aka Hana. I think I miss
exactly.
my wife.
I have his corpse. It's fine.
Yeah, why did that not?
Where are
Okay.
these circles appearing? How do all these circles make a square?
Oh,
No,
that's
it's
not what
not
I need.
still
square,
green!
it's a circle.
Okay. So from here
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It
all the
bothers
way to
me. It
here
bothers me a lot.
is a wall of fire.
Not even
Fucking
hitting me.
shadow demon.
The shadow demon is just not
Well,
having
I
a
mean,
great
Grumly-
time.
Grumly and Titan both get a +5 on their dex saving throw. So.
Okay, at least I get
Okay.
that.
Titan has resistance to any fire damage that's about to happen.
Oh.
All right, that passes. All right. Wait, Grumly has what?
Oh wait,
Plus
don't I have
5.
resistance?
Okay, Grumly has a
Don't I
plus
have
5.
half?
Doesn't
Am I tripping?
doesn't Lasha also have resistance thanks to Thiva?
Yes.
All right, he fails, and now it's time for the shadow
You
demon.
mean
Grumly!
Either way, this is gonna hurt.
Shadow Demon gets another fucking natural
The
20.
shadow demon also fails.
Dumb bitch!
So, we're gonna roll this.
This creature's fucking melting my armor.
So,
Get
only
out of the fire!
Titan gets half. Only Titan gets half, but otherwise, they take damage.
How am I
Doesn't
bad?
Titan
I'm
get 1/4?
I believe he
Wait,
just
did
gets
Titan
half,
beat?
right?
Well, I'm here. He has resistance.
With resistance plus half me, I take no damage.
You would get 1/4.
The only damage resistance he technically has is just poison. Unless you get, oh yeah, you give him
I'm
resistance
here.
to that. Yeah,
My
yeah.
thing.
Okay, so that was that. So we'll give you.
I need like half of whatever the fireball was as well, so that's like 20 something.
Yeah, originally the fireball hit you for 42, so you'll get 21 health back.
Okay.
Glosher would also get 21.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me see. So.
Clevo is locked in.
Alright, so you get 21 health back. Lasha will get 21 health back. Okay, there we go.
This fight isn't over yet, my comrade.
Thank you, friend. It's time to beat us. Kick ass, sugar.
You will
He will
see
perfectly
that,
mimic Roger.
yeah, that was that. Okay.
Like, grumbling.
That is his turn as he laughs at how much damage he has just done. And now it is Stevo's turn.
I
I
tap
have
him on his
to-
shoulder.
Oh, actually, I'll have to
Huh?
do it before Bell's turn.
What?
Or I'll have to do it after Ermir's turn.
Okay. So the pit fiend is laughing.
Is he getting his ass beat right now? I was like,
Yeah, the pit fiend is laughing. Evo taps him on his shoulder so he turns around, and I'm gonna punch him in
Aw!
the mouth again.
Who are you, you little scraggly fuck?
Catch this overhead.
Me when I play fighting games, catch his overhead, dickhead.
Damn. You do hit.
Wow.
So, let me see. While you're raging, you get an additional 1d6. And once per turn at your choosing, basically. Oh, that's when you score a critical hit. Never mind. You can also, if you would like, and you can do this, you can, as a bonus action, you can bulk the runes whenever you hit.
But it's fire damage. He's immune to that.
Yeah. So instead, if you want, you can use the Stone Grip rune to where you can gain resistance to those for 10 turns.
I already have those.
Oh, okay. So you're fine.
I just thought
Oh yeah, don't you get immunity to some things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking, what else do I have? It's this one. Wait, have I been? It's 2d6! I've been misreading it!
Okay, at 10th level you get 2d6. So I'm going to go over here and do a normal. He has a +8 to this.
Wow.
He passes.
Well,
Well, fuck.
shit.
So roll the 2d6, and then he'll take half of that.
Evo is the storm that's approaching, bro. Holy moly.
Alright. Damn.
2d6.
Oh wait. Okay. So he will take full damage from the Rune-bound Great Axe. That'll be 34 damage in total. I'm gonna apply the 30 damage on it currently, and then 4 extra damage on that. Now I'm gonna have to give it a Constitution check, see if it keeps that wall up. He has a +7 to this.
Oh, it's still there.
He does.
He barely made that. That was exactly what
Yeah.
he needed.
Yep, that was exactly what he needed. That wall is still up.
Oh. Then
Yeah,
it's
metal. This isn't good. I'm booting.
do that. So, not you,
Why is it always a song when Devo's there?
because it's Thevo's theme song.
Yeah, Steve-O's theme song. You know what? Maybe I should just get you guys like a theme song for every time you guys like are attacking and shit. You know? Ugh. That misses sadly.
A 19?
Yep.
God damn it. So that's a burst. Oh, I have a bonus shotgun. I could do that. That could be funny. You know what? No, I haven't used this yet. Lucky, I'm re-rolling that shit.
Okay.
How does wall
You
fire
actually have more than just one lucky thing. You have your
Yeah, I know,
proficiency
I have
bonus.
ins-
Yeah, you have 4.
I have a lot. I got 4?
You gain a number of luck points equal to your proficiency bonus and can spend the points on the benefits below. You have 4 luck points.
I need to be using these more.
You got a motherfucker! You get
That'll do.
double upon. Okay, so this man gets a natural 20, so he already does critical damage. But because he's 10 over, he does double that critical damage. So it's double upon double.
I tap him on the shoulder, hit him with the one, and then I hit him with the double back hit.
Yep. So if you
You
need
know
to
what
scroll
that
up to use
thing was
your
like
damage
that?
on the Rune-bound Great Axe, go right ahead.
Okay.
A critical hit. Ooh.
Okay, so holy shit. Okay, so Yes.
I believe
So-
would brutal strike be taken into account on this as well?
Yes. Okay.
All right, that's
So,
yeah.
Holy fuck.
okay. So, okay.
So roll the roombound
Okay.
great axe damage stuff first. It'll be critical hit and all that jazz.
Critical hit. Do I add 2d6 for Runebound?
Rebound.
Because critical hit's double damage die.
Yes, you would do an additional 2d6.
So-
And then with brutal strike, you would take an additional 2d10.
Plus 2d6 plus 2d10.
Plus, yeah.
Did I do that right?
Holy shit.
No, I didn't.
Nope, you did it right. You're fine.
5 plus 4d6 plus 4d10.
So
Holy
76 times
shit.
2.
You deal 152 damage to this creature as you go in with this attack. Let's do this. We'll hit that. Concentration
Oh.
failed, but he's gonna use a legendary resistance to keep it.
Oh, you little bitch. You only have so many of those a day, coward.
No, he gets that. He refills them every turn.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, legendary resistances were I think changed back in 2024, where I don't know if it was
Fucking
2024,
bullshit.
but you refill legendary resistances and legendary attacks at the beginning of your next turn after you've used them.
I hate 2024. What
Yeah.
the fuck is that bullshit?
Worst year ever.
You see as
Bless
you
you,
lay into this man with your axe, you're cutting into him. He is hurt. He is badly hurt. Is that your turn?
Sex, baby! Do way more damage!
How tall are the ceilings?
The ceiling is about 15 feet tall.
That's still a D10. That's still a D6. Thibault this entire time has just had an aggressively straight face, and as he does that, he'll do that and teleport onto the ceiling and give him the people's elbow as he falls 15 feet.
Oh, so that's 15 feet. So you would take what? I think it's like 1d6
It's
per 10
1d6
feet.
per 10 feet.
So let me see. You're gonna fall on
But
top of
I'm-
him.
I think I'm immune to falling damage because aren't I immune to bludgeoning? Where's my
Yeah,
banner?
that would. I think you're immune to it. Yeah, you.
can go
No,
down.
hold on.
Awesome.
No, you're
I'm not-
immune
I'm
to
not.
slashing and piercing, so you'll still take the damage.
I'm
Oh, no, that's too
1d6 cut into half. Oh no, however will I survive?
So you do this. This is considered a let me see. This would be considered a unarmored attack or unarmed strike technically. Unless you want to have the axe ahead of you as you're falling.
I mean, if I am allowed to.
I will allow that. So you may attack him with your axe again as you're falling down.
Reckless attack, baby.
That does hit. Now for the damage, what you'll add on to it is 1d6 because you're falling down that way.
So,
You'll add actually
2d6.
2d6, yeah, because of the force damage.
what's 2d6? That's not a number. That's a number. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do a critical.
Woo!
Ignore that. Ignore it. Don't do that.
What we'll do is that I can delete this to where I can allow you to do the
Plus
damage thing again.
2d6.
Normal.
There we go.
Yep.
That's where I like it.
Woo! Hoo, hoo, hoo!
7 points of damage. The people's elbow. The black
You-
flash.
You teleport
people's
to the.
elbow.
All right, here. I will describe this. All right.
Run.
Drop his ass, Thivo.
You teleport on top of this man, or you teleport above this man onto the railing, onto the beams above. You are one-handed gripping that beam with your axe in your hand, looking down upon him, and you let go. And in that moment, you two-hand grip that axe, and you lay it into his skull, all the way down, splitting this man in two. At that moment, you also see as you see his body disappear into a sulfuric smoke. And in his last moments, he looks to you, Thivo. Just remember me. I'll be back.
Thivo spits in his face.
No, the fuck you won't.
You bitch! And then he dies. At that moment, you will also see the two shadow demons disappear as well.
Wait, does his is he dead? Like, is his soul going out like in a way?
Yes, his soul is reconfiguring back into the Nine Hells.
Wait, hold on. I think I have a thing for this. Hold on.
Ooh.
I have a thing for this. I have a thing for this. I have a thing for this. Yeah. So it cannot be resurrected by any means. Its soul vanishes because of my paladin shit. Its soul vanishes. Its soul is like dissolved and gets sent to Arius.
Wait, where is it? Hold on.
Hey, Arius, I got a pit team for you. What the fuck is that?
Did you mark it though?
Pretty sure.
Are you sure?
I don't think you bonus axe marked it.
You didn't mark it though.
No, you didn't bonus
Fuck.
action mark it. So it still revives
can I
back
make it
into the
final
Nine
judgment?
Hells.
Can I make final judgment on
You
it?
didn't hit
No, because you didn't hit him.
Yeah.
God damn it!
But he'll come back later. At some point.
Hey, we'll ooh shit. Here, we'll do this.
I didn't get another turn to do anything. Couldn't have.
I'm sorry, I'm just too powerful for you, Weston.
Yeah. Why did you have to be too strong?
With that, it is now Grumley's turn, I believe, because that's the end of your turn, right?
Yep, that's all.
You see that
Well,
Grumley.
Wait.
Oh, we're gonna come back.
Since he's dead.
You're right
Come
here right
bitch.
now. You can move
he still has
120 feet, so you still have movement.
Yeah,
I have a move.
He still has movement.
Come here, bitch!
The only thing is, I
Not
don't think
coming-
you can attack.
I'm
You already
not, but
used
I'm
your
getting-
axe, yeah. Alright, with that is now Battle X Grumley's turn.
Evil approaches a precious head.
Let me see.
It's all Thivo's turn. Thivo might go.
Yeah.
Thivo, my glorious king.
Watch him rolling that one. Like, what the fuck, man?
Gracie might have to throw a fucking infernal demon at us to kill us.
You see that he will do a
Do not
multi-attack.
tempt him.
What? I didn't even
Shut
hear.
the fuck up, Andy. Yeah, good. Keep it that way. Shut the fuck up, Andy. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Andy.
You will see
You
that
have-
he will
Dead target. Shut the fuck
I will
up.
kill you. I know where you
Nope,
live.
that misses.
What?
That hits.
How is? Oh, he has a light crossbow. Okay.
It'll
Swear
deal
to God,
4 damage.
Andy, don't fucking tempt him. Do not fucking tempt him.
You will see.
You're
Let me
getting
see
Just a
here.
bombing.
Lonwin's in this ring for a fucking reason. I'll put you in this ring too.
No.
I will make you make another character.
No.
I will kill off this entire bloodline. No one will remember Thompson existed. Me.
I will party kill you.
You will see. Hold on. At the end of Grumbly's turn, he's going to use his last legendary action. And he is going to use... Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Get back here, you bitch!
He is going to... Hold on. Let me see here. Oh! He is going to... He's going to cast... Wall of Fire.
Oh,
You dumb bitch! You think that will stop me?
You think that'll stop me? It won't!
How many times do we have to teach you this
Oh, yeah,
lesson, old man?
But you do see that he does block that entire line.
You can't come.
You can come through fire, but it'll burn.
Yeah, you can walk through the fire. You'll just be taking 5d8 fire damage.
Come on, Kenrith, or whatever the fuck your name is. Walk through the fire. It's fine.
Oh, this guy made out of fire.
Nothing bad will happen to you.
It is now Tamrigar. It is now Glosh's turn as she rushes forward. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She rushes right next up to the wall. And she is going to attack Vale with javelins at disadvantage because she's trying to go through a wall with them. That misses.
That
Javelin
one on the
burns
other
up.
side makes me sad.
She's gonna go for another attack at disadvantage.
Up by the wall.
Okay, she misses both attacks.
You're not having a good time, Glasha. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Glasha got fucked and then tried to live. You see that. Let me see. She will then. Oh.
She'll ooh?
Actually, no. Never mind. Ooh, no, I think. Oh yeah, she already used those. She will. See, where is it? She doesn't really have much of anything. Oh wait, no, she does.
Power kick.
Let me see.
You're I
Can
think.
she? Okay. You see that she touches her. She's gonna use this. She's going to touch her great axe, basically making it a +2 great axe right now. Yeah, she's gonna make it a +2 great axe. All right, with that, that is her turn. Ermir, yours is next.
I have a question.
Yes.
Since Sora is out here, right, and he's seeing all, he has direct sight of Bale, Ishi, and Thivo, and he's like, dog, can I have Sora try to persuade the guards outside of the tavern to help?
If you want, give me a perception. Give me a persuasion check.
Y'all, do your fucking job. The tavern's under attack.
Yeah, like get the fuck in here.
All right,
Also,
give me a give me a
It has
persuasion
only
check.
been 12 seconds.
Yeah, it has just been 12 seconds for like outside. With that 20, the guards finally realizing what all the commotion is about, will now actually rush in as well.
Let's go, boy!
Get him, boys.
And then I have
Around him.
one more thing.
Yeah.
I need Easy to talk next.
Come on, guys.
But can I have Sora how far can he go?
I think
Like
he
30
can
feet,
only
right?
go. Yeah, he can only go 30 feet. But if he's flying, he can only go 20. Because his wings may be able to carry him, but not that far.
Okay,
Shit.
well,
We should make him do a sneak attack. No, never mind.
I mean, you do
Wait,
realize you
okay,
can.
you're right.
Well, he's not in the battle, so no. You'd have to wait.
Yeah.
All right. All right. It is your turn, Ermir. What do you got?
Yep, I know. God, what can I do? Well, okay. The first thing I'm gonna do now, since I forgot, bonus action, and I'm gonna mark him.
All right.
With Judgment of the Veil,
All right.
and then the next melee or spell attack that I hit against the marked creature is an additional 2d6. So I am going to hit him with my scythe. Target. I'm going to hit him with my scythe. Yeah, cool. And I get an advantage because it's flanking.
Yes.
There we go.
This music's very fitting.
That's
right
what we're
now.
talking about. That's what we're talking
All right.
about.
So
Okay, so
that's
I crit-
actually also over his shit.
Okay, so double crit.
Yes.
Double
Double
crit.
crit. Double crit.
Oh,
On top of the 2d6. Okay, so hold on. So I'm doing 8d8, or not, yeah, I'm doing 8d8 plus the 2d6, so I would be doing 16d8 and 46, right?
Yes. 16d8 plus 46, I believe.
Okay.
Damn.
Cool. Or wait, no, hold on.
So hold on. What
you
amount of
type it-
damage? So you would be
Since
doing.
it's critting, I would need to do an extra 48, and then the crit would make it 16d8 and 8d6. Or not
Yes.
8d6, 46.
Well, see, the thing is that I apply it on my end. So you'll just do the double for the critical, and then I'll do the double on mine after the critical.
Okay, wait, hold on. 2d6, doubles, and then doubles again. So I'd be doing 8. I would be doing 8.
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta remember how much damage.
Jesus.
That doubles. You
already
see as you go in with this weapon, you deal 194 damage.
I'll take it.
Um,
I'll take
you
it.
see
I'll
as
take
you
it.
go in, you decapitate this minotaur. And as its
Yeah, it's
soul
gone.
begins to wither away, you actually see. Let me see here.
It is both hit by the Scythe
You-
of Last Rites and
Yep.
marked, so its soul is double
You
fucked.
see that it starts to go
Not dead.
into your scythe. And the next thing you see within your scythe along the blade, if you look closely enough at it, the Minotaur's face is pressing up against the blade, trying to get out.
I'm gonna flip him off inside the blade.
I will say-
Can Ishi also see the blade and see him stuck in there? Like, fuck you, buddy.
I will also say,
He did big BP damage to him.
yes, he is dead. And
His soul is trapped.
as a last moment, you thought I was out of these, did you?
Yeah.
Out of what?
Legendary action.
As a legendary action, he is going. Let me see.
His soul is out of his body. What the fuck is he gonna do? He's decapitated.
You
What
see
is
that
he
as
gonna do?
you see that as he's gonna use his last 2 legendary actions. This man has 5. I didn't realize that Bales would have 5.
No shit.
Bales have 5 and 3 legendary resistances.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be fighting this guy.
You see that as his head lays upon the
This is a boss
ground,
fight.
he yells out, "I ain't going out without a fight, you bastards!" And then and then his decapitated body swings a mace Let me see who it hits.
What
Hit
the
me.
fuck do you mean
Do
he
it.
swings a mace? His soul is gone!
His soul is gone, but his body still has that. Oh, he swings at Ichi. Ishi. Ishi.
Roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, it will be a disadvantage, but it's a plus. It's a good plus. He misses,
Okay, I don't have to silver barbs it.
and his body falls dead.
Ah.
It is also at this moment
Half of them are
that
gone.
you see Aerith teleport next to Ishi. Given the fact of how low of health you are, you see that he looks at you. He puts both his hands upon Ishi's shoulders. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you got hurt, little one. And you see as he looks at you,
Good job.
and then he looks over to Soar, and then back to you. Tell Yvonne I miss her, and snaps his fingers, and you are gone.
Eh.
What did you do to him?
He's Thanos.
Wait, Ishi and Sora are gone?
Yep. Ishi and Sora are gone. He looked at both of you guys, and he said, tell Yvonne that I miss her, and snapped and teleported you guys away.
What the fuck?
What?
Who are you?
Didn't you just piss your pants 10 minutes ago?
And with that,
That's who Ishi is. That's so funny.
Over.
Yeah, we never learned his name.
actually, I would say,
You guys.
what I'll say is, Harith will actually say Ishi's name. Like, whenever he's, like, looking over him, he'll say, he'll basically just be concerned to be like, Ishi, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? And then at the response, he'll be like, okay, just tell Yvonne that I miss her, and then just snap you both away.
Oh my god.
I miss my wife.
I miss my wife.
I miss my wife too.
I miss my intelligence.
I miss her a
I'll
lot.
be back.
I'm gonna go.
Before Ishi gets snapped away, he's like, "Wait, you know what?" And then she's just gone.
What the fuck just happened?
Who was that?
With that,
What?
Summoned Dragon is gone. You'll see that Kareth, for the first time as you have ever seen him, or for the first time as you've ever known him, he'll look to both of you. I'm actually gonna make you fucking small again, because fuck that. Yeah, I killed you, and I'm making you small again. Fuck you.
Whoa,
You're gonna purposefully be tiny. No, you're fine. I'm not gonna fuck with you like that. But you will see as Durgrim and Grumly will kind of walk over as well. Grumly will take a seat over there. Durgrim will also take a seat. And you'll see that Durgrim will look over at Karis. At least you got the boy out. Good. I don't know what his mum would do if she ever figured out he died. You'll see
Who is speaking right now?
Durgrim.
This guy.
Durgrim is speaking
Okay.
right now. You'll see that Grumly will, like, basically in the picture of what he is, he's just a guy just sitting there with his battle axe. That's basically what he's doing in this chair right now. He's just like, yeah, I don't think facing the wrath of someone that powerful would have been great, honestly. See that Kareth will look over to the both of them, and he'll say, well, you guys will basically be fine. He'll be fine. That was my last fucking teleport.
Who is his mother?
Huh?
Who is his mother? Is this so important person?
Who was that? What just happened? Where is Sam? I'm gonna run.
They're gonna find him. Let's just hop over the tables and say, "Where is he at? Oh, where is he?"
Where is he?
I would
You'll
like
see that at
to-
this moment, it
Where the
is
fuck
at
did
this
Sam and
moment.
Calamus go?
Oh, I forgot he was here. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot that guy was there.
You will see that it is also at this time that
Oh, fuck.
these people show up. You know, Ragnarok like walks by
Where the
you.
fuck were you?
You see that the
Help.
let me go here. Let me actually switch this back from that to this. You will see that it is at this time that you see two heavily drunk barbarian women walk in through with Ragnarok as he's like having them basically just trying to make sure that they're steady. You see that Sam's over here behind one of them to like make sure that she stays up. You see Ragnarok looks over and he's like, I ran up to the bedrooms. They were aiding, and he does in quotation marks, aiding Sam.
Huh?
You've got to be
Huh?
fuck. I'm using prestidigitation. I'm making them not drunk anymore. I'm clearing them of their
That's
drunk
not what that
prestidigitation.
does.
I end a poison. I end an effect. I
Uh,
was able
I
to do
don't
it
think
last
that's
time.
they are.
fucking
I don't think that works.
lesser
Lesser
restoration.
restoration would work with that.
Oh, wait.
Prestidigitation would just take away that.
Hold on, wait.
It's better than dying.
Yeah, prestidigitation. Let me see what it does. Yeah, you create a magical effect within range, so you don't really get rid of anything. You can create a sensory effect, such as a shower of
Hold on, wait, no,
sparks, a puff of wind, faint
What the
musical
fuck did I do
notes.
last time? What did I do last time?
Lesser restorations.
Yeah, lesser restoration is what you're looking for that.
I am. All right. I'm gonna go step outside.
You just-
I'm fucking pissed.
You just can't believe that Sam was getting quote unquote aided.
And
There
then
was
Titan
me.
is
What the
like-
fuck are you doing?
Titan says, "What does this mean, aiding?
Shut up,
We're doing
Titan.
dishes. We're doing dishes up
You,
here."
Oh!
His employee, full on
Uh,
pit fucking demon the entire goddamn time, and Sam was fucking upstairs and he knew nothing.
It took like 12 seconds.
you see
This
that
is like Ermir's voice is
Half of the
echoing
time
from
it's on
outside.
fire.
Ermir is echoing outside from how loud he is screaming. You gotta be fucking kidding me!
you see that Ragnarok after you ask him that question, he looks over there and he looks a little sheepishly and he's like, Sam, explain to the poor boy if you will. You'll see that Sam will look at you and Sam will say, well, they needed help counting their coin and I went up to aid them. It's not what you think, I'm
What?
sorry. And you see that the two drunk barbarian women will look to Sam and be like, that's not all that you aided us with. You also aided us in oh, what was it? Oh yes! You gave us that magical trinket as well that helped with both of us when you walked out of the room. The one that went brrr.
Oh my god.
Ermir is still shouting outside, like
Not understanding that Sam had nothing to do with either one of them.
Ermir is like swinging the back of his in just like pure fucking rage. If
You
Ermir was
see-
a barbarian, he would be beyond like raged right.
You see that Ragnarok walks by and Sam like walks by as well. He like starts to just sheepishly just work with stuff. So that the barbarian women will kind of just walk over and then they'll just take their seats over here instead as they both just start like just sitting next to each other. You know, just doing whatever they do. You'll see that Glosha will like look at the two of them sternly and she'll basically just make some gestures as to where the fuck were you? We could have used you in the goddamn fight. And then she like walks
Well-
away.
Yeah, while all this is happening, Thibaut is helping Dura up and fucking mean-mugging the two tavern guards that did buck shit for snut.
Yeah, you'll see. You'll see.
Do your job for shit. What's
You'll
wrong
see
with
that.
you?
You'll see that. Kagan and Zergo will actually look at you sheepishly as you kind of just give them that like piercing look, and then they'll just walk back outside just to like be able to not be able to see you as they just hear Ermir constantly yelling out there. They're just like, yeah, this is better to deal with than being looked at like that. You'll
He's
see that.
pacing in circles.
You see that?
Really funny?
What?
Roger comes
What?
back.
That would be
Really
funny.
if Roger
Uh,
comes back.
You'll see that Duro will like thank you, and then she'll basically go back to her corner, and she will not ask you guys for any of your weapons. And at this moment, Ermir, you will also see popping out of a portal.
I thought you were trolling.
Popping out of a cold, frozen portal is Roger. You'll see that
Where the fuck have you been?
I was getting anointed.
I am going to like sprint and I'm going to grab by like the fucking like
I'll get
armor
back.
of his or by like the whatever thing is around his neck, and I'm just gonna like start rattling him.
Where the fuck were you?
He's a whole fucking pit fiend.
That's not my fault that I missed it.
Yes, it is.
What do you mean, yes, it is? I want to go speak to my higher. I have to get anointed again. I'm back in my
Ermir
game.
lets go, and he just storms.
Ermir has
Wait,
quite the bad
What
temper.
happened?
We were getting annihilated by a pit demon that was cosplaying as Sam.
Does Ermir still have 120 feet?
No.
No, because Ishi's gone now.
Ishi's gone. Yeah.
Though I have no clue why the spawns of hell attacked us.
You see as the two
Good
paladins
setup.
will kind of like back up a bit, and you'll see Theron kind of look at you both, and he'll basically say, well, we're gonna be gone. Goodbye," and just walk back through the portal, and it closes behind them.
Well,
But you will see that Theron kind of says, you'll see that Theron kind of says as he walks through the portal one last time, he'll be like, "Roger, hopefully those swords will aid you. You'll be all right after that."
I know this is a DM question.
Yeah, the swords will be there after the session. Don't worry.
No. This is a different thing.
Yes.
You want to make a an insight check?
You know what? Go ahead. Where the fuck are you going off to?
Don't worry about it.
I don't think he perceives anything.
I'm trying to get
That's
this building that
tremendous,
has
bro.
no doors.
Oh, never mind.
Damn, I need to earn here. Crazy reveal.
If you want, you can start going into the
Once
tavern.
Ermir cools off. Once Ermir
Yeah,
cools
once
off,
Ermir
it's fine.
cools off. Yeah.
And amplify my voice.
Not until then.
Get your ass over
No.
here.
He's clearly mad.
As you're over there, Ermir, you'll see that Farmer Dave will kind of look at you. He's just walking around his farm, just yelling.
Back to the tavern.
Farmer who?
Farmer
Damn.
Dave.
You don't remember Farmer Dan? Oh, Farmer
No,
Dave.
Dave.
I was
Whatever.
drinking with him last time. I was drinking with him.
Wait, where did Roger go? Oh, wait.
The Roger went to the tavern.
Yeah, Roger, as you come in, you
Oh.
see Theo checking on Grumley, and then he's going to go over here and just stick
Yeah.
something in the fire.
Grumley
Wait, you know
thanks
what?
you, and then Grumley will look over to
Use
Roger.
the spell of calm emotions.
I'm not using it.
The spell of calm emotions.
I have a spell scroll of calm emotions. It's not getting used right now though.
You see Roger as you walk in. Grumley will look over to you, and he's like, "Where the fuck were you lazy bones?"
Get the fuck out of here, Titan. What the fuck are you doing here?
That's not my fault. I had to get reanointed.
I just have
I'm going to
sensing.
check on.
I don't care if you
No,
had to
go-
get your
don't worry, you
penis
go over there.
readjusted.
Go,
You
get
don't
outta here.
leave.
Get out of here.
I was
Get outta here,
looking-
Titan.
I was
Get the
looking,
fuck outta here,
Peace Train
Titan.
showed up.
but I've come
Titan,
back.
I
it's-
will attack you if you do not leave right now.
To do what?
We
I
had
will attack you.
okay. Thivo's playing in the water. That's fine. Where the fuck are these two?
Vivo
Oh, you
is
guys are over here.
sitting in, like,
Titan just sprinted over to me for no fucking reason. Get out of here. Get out.
I have read your emotions.
Hey,
in this. There's
To
things-
move
I will
on.
fireball you.
So to move on with the story, I will need both of you back at the tavern.
I was trying to check on Calnus to see if the Minotaur is here.
The Minotaur, you do go into his area, and he's not there.
Where am I going? Oh, I'm flying away.
Fly, birdie, fly. Yeah, move over. Move back over here. You know, if you move yourself and then you try and move your token again, it'll instantly move over there. Unless
as you
that's
pass
just a
Vivo, he's
DM
just
thing.
He's just sitting in the water with a torch, looking at it.
Yep. Hermir goes and grabs Thivo.
Okay. He puts the torch. He just drops the torch and he follows you.
As you guys enter in and you guys go around the table, you'll see that Gareth will look at Roger with his like hand to his chin. He's like, "What is your last name, good sir?"
Hmm?
You.
Shimo
And they,
said.
You'll see that he leans over the table, looks at Grumly. Grumly nods. Grumly then looks at Durgrim. Durgrim nods. Durgrim then looks back at Kareth. Kareth nods. And he'll look over to you. And then, I love being able to do this, man. I love being able to do this. You will see that, you will cast this with you.
Power word kill.
He will cast Rary's telepathic bond. He will create the bond with you, Roger, Grumly, and Durgrim.
Up to 8 people, and he's only choosing them.
You know what? He'll also include Titan, Vivo, and Ermir in there as well. You see that.
Like, if he's doing this in his mind, that means he has to do this privately. There's nobody else here.
Oh, it is a verbal thing. So you just start to see that he does a ritual. As he's doing this ritual, Grumly kind of just fills Roger in because it takes about an hour to do the ritual. So Grumly and Durgrim kind of just fill Roger in on what the fuck happened, how the pit fiend had appeared, how Sam apparently was a pit fiend, but now Sam's actually just back to himself and he was up there aiding, quote unquote, the two lesbian barbarians. You'll also see that you also see that he talks about how apparently the Minotaur blacksmith that was here was apparently another devil called a Baal. There apparently the two barbarian women were also shadow demons. You know, while they were up there, it's just a whole thing. They go on for like an hour, giving like they talk to all of you basically, just giving information and stuff like that. Like you know what a pit fiend might be doing here. The speculation, like, is it an invasion? Maybe is it part of the cult of lies? Possibly. You know, what could it be that there's a reason for them to be here?
In the background, there's just radio static because Vivo does not understand language.
Exactly. Or he understands it. He just like it's just bits and pieces, like understanding. It's just like he'll hear
Thivo.
name and then he'll say Thivo.
Name Vivo, then the sound
Occupation,
of metal
Thivo.
hitting metal and
Yep.
metal hitting flesh.
After an hour, Kareth will actually you'll hear it in your mind at first. You'll hear it in your mind. You'll hear Kareth say, I think you're related.
Is this that cousin from the last session?
Question, Roger. Do you have any siblings? A chance?
I've had two, but I assume they've died long by now. I haven't seen them since my
Did your siblings give children?
my younger sister. She had two of them. They're half of
Okay.
what I am, so they're half human.
So, what is their names?
Well, the day that I lost them, Jasmine, she was like 6, 7, I believe. And then her baby brother, Shuku. Maybe just a couple of months old, maybe around a year. Though we called him Ishi.
Oh. Interesting. With that, he ends the spell.
Your fucking younger brother is Zoro? Oh my god. Oh.
Not younger brother, nephew.
Nephew.
Younger nephew?
You see
How the
that
fuck do you have a nephew?
it's in his backstory. We had to figure out a way to get, because the thing was yeah, I'll just tell you guys in a minute. With that,
You're
you'll
like
see
300 years old.
Oh my god, holy shit.
with that 17, you do remember Roger mentioning at some point that he did have family. He is the son of a fallen jarldom. Basically, his father was a jarl down in the lands of the eternal snow, and a rival clan had came and destroyed it with the help of the cult of lies. And yeah, Roger at that time had went out to try and find something to heal his father from aging. And yeah, it's also the day that he lost his sister and his brother and his niece and nephew, and he hasn't seen them in over a good century.
A little bit more than that, like 2 centuries.
Yeah, 2 centuries. With that, you'll see that Kareth will look to you all, and he'll so, I will say this, just to let this be known. There we go, much better. I will let this be known. Hmm. Okay, he's good enough. He doesn't go into a panic attack. Good thing. He'll look to you all. He'll say, "I was kind of here." Me and Durgrim over there. We're here to technically join you. Well, not you specifically, and then he'll look over to Ermir and Thivo and Titan. We're kind of here to join you, and he does that like little hand thing of like pointing at all of you. You know,
Circling motion?
yeah, like circling almost like all of you.
So not to join our party, but to join our goals. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, how should I put this? Well, do you guys remember a buddy of yours? Is my question. Do you remember?
Which one?
We've had many buddies.
Who, what did he say his name is? He's a bit, eccentric. Oh, Philip, I believe?
Who's that?
Oh,
Mug?
Philip.
Thivo
Yes.
nods his head.
People nods his head.
Titan?
Yes, I remember this thing.
Never met Philip as well. I don't know if I met. He
Well, I don't think you did, and he points to Titan, but he then points back to Roger, Thivo, and Ermir. You have met him. You escorted him ages ago, I believe, right?
Yep. That's Philip.
Yes.
Um,
That the
Philip,
old man with dementia.
Yes, Philip.
yes. He cured himself.
Really?
Yes, Philip no longer has dementia anymore, so he remembers you, and then he points over to Ermir. And he apologizes to you. He points over to Roger. I think he said he kept calling you
Oh,
James or something.
nah, no threat.
Um, but yes, I was. That was one of the things I was told to tell you. While we were passing through the Orcus village a ways away. But Grumish wanted me to tell you guys this. Remember the Forge Master?
Yes.
Thivo nods his head.
Just a little bit.
Um, he told me to tell you that he got a letter from one of the ambassadors of the Orcish Kingdom. Um,
Hmm.
you have you have an audience with the Orcish King there in about 14 days.
Is that
Oh,
the
so
same?
that's all I needed
Is
to
that the
go.
same kingdom for my letter?
No, that's the Dwarven Kingdom. He's talking about the Orcish Kingdom.
How far apart are the two?
If you take the boat to the Dwarven Kingdom, it'll take about 6 days. No, 4 days. If you take the boat to the Orcish Kingdom, it'll take about 3 weeks.
From here?
Yeah, from the docks. Yeah.
Okay, well, guys, I mean, the Dwarven Kingdom's a bit closer. We can go there and maybe get like a teleportation to
Um,
Kish Kingdom.
I will say this.
You're being racist towards me.
If you need help getting places, you'll see that Durgrim will look up at Titan as you say that. And he's like, "You won't be discriminated, boy."
Oh, I see. I thought they bore hatred towards my kind for
No.
the war.
Even if you are an annoying piece of metal to me, only 'cause I have some bad blood with your kind, my people consider you aid, since you did help us in the war years ago.
My oil shift.
your the oil in your body shift. He looks
Yes.
then Durgrim will look over to Kirith and he'll say, "So, are we gonna teleport via your fancy plant magic or what?" Kirith will look at him and be like, "Well, I'll need some rest to be able to transport any of us to anywhere, really. That's
Yes,
up.
we all need
That's
rest.
also up to them if they want to be transported."
I need to go to the Dwarven Kingdom.
Okay. Then I would probably suggest we get some sleep. That was a bit of a long fight. So
Hmm.
counterspell, no runes. Just fucking with you.
Counterspell, no room.
You'll see that what'll happen is Kirith will like look to all of you, same with Durgrim and Grumley. They'll nod all to each other and then they'll just start ordering drinks. And then if you guys want, since we'll have to end soon in a minute because I know that Darren's got. Do you have another session today or?
Not we canceled for Easter.
Ah, gotcha.
It do be Easter today.
Then I will be going a little longer then. Okay.
Okay.
Probably to like 4:10. Most likely 4:10. With that,
Exactly 4:10.
maybe. With that, I would like all of you to give yourselves a long rest.
Let me use a rune, or something.
I was
Please.
gonna have Roger, because Roger didn't fight. I was gonna have Roger just like dig around for a little bit.
Sure, if you want, you can have him. You can have
I'm
him dig
gonna.
around and stuff if you.
Uh, did did Kareth already take his long rest? Like, do they just fall back to sleep?
I would.
Or
The
were they
only
people
reason
still
why I'm
waking up?
doing this will happen before the long rest if you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, like, have you
Dear
guys
friend,
do your long rest and stuff like that, but like this will be a conversation before it.
he says this out loud. Dear friend Kareth, why were you asking about my family exactly?
Well, how do I put? We've been put in charge of watching your nephew.
So he's alive.
Oh my sheet's the bad sheet. Oh
Shit. Hold on. Let me change yours then. Apologies.
fuck.
I had to do that.
Sorry about that.
No, you know what? You keep it because you went big.
This is my punishment for going big.
Yep. This is your torture. Uh, he'll look to you and then he'll look back to Durgrim, who is just currently ignoring him and just drinking an ale. Um, he'll look to you and he'll say, "We may have been tasked to watch your nephew, but it is Yvonne's will that we don't follow him."
Yvonne. Why does
Yeah.
Yvonne matter in this circumstance?
Well,
Unless he raised him, which would be absurd.
it's not a
He'd be around 200 years
he.
old by now.
Yvonne's not really a he.
Eh?
Yvonne's a woman. She's a very, how do I say this? He like puts his hands up, exasperated.
God.
Very powerful woman, shall we say?
Right.
Um,
Of course I know the name.
that is all I can tell you.
What do you mean that is all you can tell me?
Well, and then you'll see that he open. No, it's fine. He opens his robes a little bit to like show his chest, and you'll see a mark above where his heart would be. I kind of made a pact to not reveal her name or what she is to most people.
That's not what I care about.
But either
My
way,
nephew. Back to the point.
yes.
Why does he? And not only that, why does Yvonne matter? That only matters if she somehow raised him, which is impossible because if he's still alive, he'd be over 200 years old.
Yes, but let me ask you this question. What is the most powerful magic in the entire world?
Hmm. If I were to say either dimension hopping or time travel.
Wish.
Those aren't really a thing. The
It's the wish spell.
the strongest magic, I mean, there's a possibility of that, yes, but chronomancy. The ability to basically, how'd she put it? Fuck with time.
Yes.
Let's say, shall we, that at some point, Yvonne met them when they were children. Right? Let's just say that. This is all hypothetical. She's a very powerful being. Chronomancy, I am able to say this, is one of her more dominant traits, shall we say. Um,
Mhm.
do you know what chronomancy can do?
Well, considering chrono also means time, it has to revolve around time.
Yes.
Correct?
That. Hmm.
He's watching reels on Maine. Get him.
Ask me. Yeah, ask me this question again at a bit of a later date. You know what? Actually, no. Ask me this question again about your nephew. If we ever arrive within the Ice Queen's lands, should we ever, ask me this question again. For now, I am unable to tell you.
Me, you're unable to tell me.
And then he
Alright.
points back to his the mark above his heart. This prevents me and him, and he points to Durgrim and Grimly, from explaining too much, even you.
Oh my god.
One does
So,
not one should not take a pact with such a powerful being into question, nor
long
lightly.
story short, he's alive.
Yes,
And
he's
you're
alive, he's
uh,
well. The
and you
pact
keep him alive.
we keep
Correct?
him alive as long as we are
That
able.
means, how old is he?
Uh, How old? What? How old did he say he was again, Grumly? You'll see that Grumly will look over to him and be like, "Oh, like 20? I don't fucking know. Maybe younger." He's, we'll just say within the range between 10 and 20. Shall we?
Oh, that doesn't pinpoint anything. Oh, hold on. But if he's that old, that means someone sent him forward in time. Hold
Well,
on. This
no.
doesn't answer anything. God damn it.
Protomancy doesn't send people forward. You see that he starts to pull out a book from within his satchel bag of holding, and he pulls out this gigantic book. This is a 5 by 5 foot book. This is a very big ass book.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
He lays it. It basically covers the entire end of that table almost, and he basically flips through it to about page 976. And
Specific number.
yeah, 976. I have it specifically written in this thing. You'll see in that on that page, you'll see the title Chronomancy, and then you'll also see like smaller versions of the title in different languages. But you'll see that he starts to read off a little bit. Uh, he starts to read and read and read. He flips a page or two, reads some more, and then he closes it, puts it back with some effort, looks back at you, and nods a little, looks around for a second, nods again, then looks back to you right in your eyes. Chronomancy is unable to push people in time, but it does have the ability to stop or reverse it. So my only guess, per chance, is I've only lived for 40 years. Uh, my idea is she may have stopped it around them. That is up to speculation. Chrono magic is very strange. It's dangerous to some who wield it without care, and it changes. Now, I shall say, as that is all I can tell you, shall rest. In the morning, dependent upon where you would like to go, we will go. Whichever way you would like. And with that, it is now bedtime.
No, the Roger just like after hearing that, Roger just like angrily just starts like stomping his feet. He's like, "Fuck." This is the first time Roger ever. This is the first time the party ever hears Roger say. He's like, "Fuck me." God. This is safe, but that means
Arius pops out of nowhere, start to like suggestively touch your chest, like ooh. No, it doesn't happen.
I was gonna say.
I think Titan's on drugs.
Titan's
Actually,
on
not
drugs and
drugs. He's on what is it? He's got viruses on his shit.
Nice, Roger gets a short rest.
Okay, Chris. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around this rune shit. So I'm allowed to put. I think number. It says number of object equal to the number of rooms I know, and I know 4. What would that mean? Like I can put the fire rune on my weapon.
All right, so yes, just let me. Okay, so I believe you can use, since you are 10th level, you can use 4 runes, or 4 runes. You can use magic runes to enhance your gear. You can learn 2 runes of your choice from among. Okay, da da da. You reach a certain limit, you learn additional runes. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can touch a number of objects equals the number of runes you know and inscribe a different rune onto each of the objects. To be eligible, an object must be a weapon, a suit of armor, a shield, or a piece of jewelry, or something you can wear or hold in a hand. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is you're going to choose you can choose 2 weapons, piece of armor, and I guess if you want, you can choose 3 weapons and a piece of armor. Because I think that's really all that you have, unless you want to use some jewelry, because you do have a ring in here that you can use.
I have a ring.
Yeah, you have a
Oh, I see
signet ring.
the signet ring. Oh, yeah, I can put my rune on that.
So, with the runes that you have access to the fire rune, the stone rune, the frost rune, and the cloud rune. So, where would you like to put those 4 runes? Like, what would you like to put those 4 runes on?
I want to put stone on my armor, which, if I'm reading this, like, I would have been really useful because it gives me advantage on insight checks.
Yes, while wearing a camping object, you have advantage on wisdom, insight checks, and you have dark vision out to a range of 120 feet. Which is pretty good. In addition, when a creature you can see ends its turn within 30 feet of you, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune, force the creature to make a wisdom saving throw. The creature then becomes charmed if it doesn't save for 1 minute or 10 rounds. If it is charmed in this way, the creature has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated.
Ooh.
So I will put onto your chainmail, and I believe you are able to change the way that some of this works as well.
Yeah.
No, what I mean is you're able to put runes on different stuff.
Oh, yeah. Probably, yeah, that goes on that, and then maybe, I guess the fire one on my adamantine glaive. That's the main weapon I use.
Okay. So your fire rune, in addition, when you hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, you can invoke the rune. Once you invoke this rune, you can't do so until you finish a short or long rest. So I'll go to the edit thing. I'll do in the description. Well,
It's basically just like chains of hell or something.
okay, there we go. Where would you like the other 2?
I'll put, let's see. I want to say the ring. I'll put the frost rune on.
Okay.
So that'll give me advantage on animal handling and intimidation.
Gotcha.
That'll be good. And then I guess I could just put the cloud on, like, I don't know, like a great sword or something.
All right.
Just to keep it simple and not hurt my brain too much. And then are the additional runes? I just know them, right?
The additional runes that you would know would probably be the cloud and frost. Because you started out with fire and stone.
Well,
And
yeah, but it also
then
says in my thing. Additional rune, no. The storm and the hill one, and the hill one's the poison, and storm rune is the it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
incapacitated one.
Yeah, these, you do know these as well. You do know the Storm and the Hill rune. But I think you only can use 4 right now.
Yeah, I have to get to 15th to get to the other one.
Okay. Alright, so that's with the runes a little bit figured out. Everybody's got a long rest? We're good?
I think so.
Yep.
Roger got a short rest because this motherfucker can't sleep knowing his nephew is alive somewhere, and he's like,
Yeah, and that your nephew's a fucking weeb!
He ain't need a long rest anyways. He didn't fight.
yeah,
He didn't do
fight.
shit!
He's not tired at all.
It is at this time. It is now early morning. You guys have just gotten back up. You guys have gotten up. You've rested. You're eating breakfast. Gareth will look to all of you, and he'll basically say, "So I guess you guys are prepared? Yes."
You said you need to do something in the Dwarven Kingdom?
I guess not.
Okay.
Well, whatever it may be, wherever you guys wish to go.
Dwarven City.
All right, Dwarven City.
Everybody in agreement? Everybody chilling with that?
I don't care where we go. I will accompany wherever we go.
Then, if you will, please follow me.
You went through the wall?
He went through the wall.
Is it possible to learn this power? We better be going through another fart cloud or whatever.
There we go. Now we're not going through a fart cloud.
Amir, you seem to be sitting on my lap. Get off.
You'll see that Rumley also comes out as well as Durgrim. Gareth says, "Me and Durgrim will accompany you, but if we are going to the Dwarven Kingdom, Grumbley also needs to go to report to the Dwarf King. So follow me, please."
God, if this could load.
Don't worry, I've got it. I've got it. This guy can still do that.
When this shit moving slow as fuck.
Oh no, he's going into the mountains.
That's the wrong spot.
It is with that Gareth will turn to all of you, and he'll basically say, "So I don't think you guys do you guys get teleportation sickness or anything like that?"
I don't know.
Not that I
I
know
don't
of.
think so.
Okay. You see
Think
that
back on the death worm portal thing. No.
No.
That's good.
My creator did.
You see that he touches the
No,
tree
that's
next to
weird.
him and casts this. You see that Kareth will just touch the tree next to him, and you see that it starts to elongate out in a gigantic little doorway. You'll need to step through this to get where we need. Are you ready?
As ever.
Good. I do hope that you know that those who enter. Well, I should tell you this. If anything. Do not be too. The word that I'm looking for. Uh, Given the fact of where we are going, there's the possibility that we will not be taken to where we need.
What?
Oh,
I don't technically have whatever city you have or that you need to go, as you haven't told me the name of it.
What dwarven city was it in the note?
Hold on. In the note, it was. She'll meet you at the dwarven city of Karvark.
Carbark, yeah. Alright, Carbark.
Oh, Karvark. Okay. I have a place that I can take us. The only thing about it is I do not have access to Karvark. I technically have access to Dwindir. That be okay?
How close is it?
Let me see. You see that he pulls out a little bit of a map. Dwindir is about 2 days travel from Karvark.
Good. If that's the closest we can get, that's fine. Just need to get
maybe we can rent a horse, make that 2 to 1.
there. Well, I can summon a steed. I do have that. That's a spell I have. Yeah, find steed.
Well,
What about
I
French?
what?
I'm talking to Ermir here.
Okay. So, like I said, do remember that can only get you there to Windir. Windir is the only place I can take. Okay. It will take at least 2 days travel by foot to get to Karvark. There's also another name, Karvark. It's known as the Black Anvil. So, just be prepared, because that's the largest dwarven city. Are we good?
So long as I can get there.
Alright. Step forward then.
Alright. Whoop.
No. Shit.
Okay, so I did tell you guys ages ago
Hmm?
that at some point, uh, the
Hello? Oh.
what?
There we go. We're good. All right. Oh my.
Oh,
What in the Sam hell?
I think
Oh,
I found the portal.
Did you?
awesome!
Where is it?
I think I found it.
Oh, yeah.
You found
I
it
think
again.
I found
You
it.
found it again.
Hello, Ermir. Oh.
Okay, I need you guys to stop going back and forth and sit the fuck still so I can do something.
Let me go to the bathroom then.
Okay, we're good. Now we're good. All right. So, with that, you'll see that Kareth will walk forward to two twins. It looks like two dwarf twins, female twins. You'll see that one of them will walk up.
I mean, what?
You'll see that one of them will walk up to him. Do you have some identification papers? I no, Yophalin. We have business being here. You see that Durgrin will actually walk up to her. Lass, I know your mother. Let us the fuck in. You already know who we are. Well, fuck you too. But
What are your friends? Well, that one over there is a wee cat that can walk. That one over there is a oh, you know the Warforged from back in the day. That one over there, this is a giant idiot. That one over there just doesn't speak.
What the?
Yes, your eyes were
Yeah,
the giant
I
idiot.
missed out. I missed out. What did I miss?
You got called a cat.
Called you
You got
cat.
called a talking, walking cat.
Yeah, that's
I
about
don't
right.
remember what the
I
insult
call
was.
you a cat boy. That could be worse.
That's it's about right.
You'll see that Yophalin, as she's been called, will look to her sister.
Why are these enemies? If they're enemies, kill them.
They're not. They shouldn't be considered enemies. Should be considered friendly. Apologies. But Yophalin, as she was called, looks to her sister. Warfarin, should we let them in? Yeah, probably. Hey, what arm can we have with a talking cat? I don't know. Well, here you go. You're in.
Quite a bit of trouble, but I'm not gonna say that.
Thank you.
With
Full
that,
speed.
you guys walk in, and you will see some stuff, but that is also the end of the session.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Buy my
I gotta get
Patreon?
there.
Uh,
Shut the
I
fuck
gotta
up.
get there. I gotta get to the city.
I will say this. Welcome, all four of you, to Act 2. With that,
The
I will
pit
now
scene
be
was Act
finishing
One.
this.